Hello, Twitter friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. For those of you who are watching me after the live stream and you would like to take part in future 5-minute mini readings, then all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And as soon as I am on and doing a live reading, or whenever I upload new content to the channel, you are going to be notified. And then all you need to do is hurry up and get yourself onto the chat list, because every time I come on, I have different number of first come, first serve subscribers that I'll be doing readings for. Okay. Now, tonight, I'm going to be taking the first 7 subscribers that have not received a new list. It's a new list, new reading here for 2026. Okay. That being said, just so you know, intuitive friends, I will be focusing on this topic for the next 2 weeks or 2 weeks and a half. So if you are unable to get on this specific free mini reading, no worries. You will have ample opportunities, excuse me, to come on and participate if you would like to. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, for those of you who are my subscribers, welcome back. Happy New Year. Excuse me. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2026. I know I haven't been on here since last year. Okay. But I'm on here today ready for to channel new messages. I was on earlier this afternoon, but it was or this morning or early afternoon, but it was very quick. But I'm back, and I'm here as I promised. Now, that being said, intuitive friends, I will, again, it's first come, first serve. Please do me a favor. If you are a new subscriber, take a look at what I've written in the chat, because I always write no personal questions, and there's always someone asking a personal question. Now, personal questions are fine to ask when I am doing a super chat live. This is not a super chat live, okay? So this is focusing on a quick 5-minute mini reading, all right? If you do have a personal question, then feel free to join the super chat live. Either the super chat live, let's spill the tea, which is a 10-minute reading, or you ask and I answer, open-ended question, 15-minute reading. Either way, those 2 super chats are not free. Okay. But if you are looking for a kind of like general reading in whatever topic that I am channeling, then you're more than welcome to participate. Okay, intuitive friends, just explaining that for those of you who may be new to the channel. And if you are, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you continue to subscribe to the channel. And my intuitive friends, my current subscribers, welcome. Let's make sure here that you guys can hear me. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yep, you guys can hear me. All right, awesome. All right, intuitive friends, let's review the following. Remember, the first 7 subscribers only for tonight. I will continue to do live readings tomorrow. So if you don't have an opportunity and you didn't get an opportunity to get on the list tonight, no worries. You're more than welcome to join tomorrow and the day after that, 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 and so forth. Okay. So that being said, intuitive friends, let's jump on and focus here. Okay, so this is a free live reading for my YouTube subscribers. If you would like to drop a super sticker or a super chat, then you get not only extra time, but you also get extra layers to your reading. Okay, to get extra details. Please remember, intuitive friends, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and the only one question or theme that I'll be channeling tonight for free for 5 minutes is what potential good news may be coming in your direction in 2026. Okay. Um, that being said, intuitive friends, look down below in the description box, and there you will see my credentials, private readings, testimonials. And yes, I do have credentials. So just take a look at that down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. If you have a personal question to ask, then join my super chat live, where it's the you ask and I answer, or let's spill the tea. Both have fees, okay? Both of those lives do have fees. So FYI, okay? That being said, intuitive friends, please read the legal disclaimer. I will call you in the order that you've appeared on the chat list. And the legal disclaimer is as follows. These messages are for entertainment purposes only. And please remember that readings should never replace professional, licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. No personal questions, please. And I'm only taking the first 7 subscribers. So we'll start with number 1, and that is Irene. What's going on, my dear? Welcome. So Irene, you are on the list as number 1. Intuitive friends, remember, only the first 7 subscribers. Now, if you do see me add other subscribers after the number 7, it's because they're part of the membership tier. They're part of the membership tier, okay? Whether it's the Oracle of Thanks, which is tier number 1, whether it's oh, okay. Sorry, I'm like, my puppy's right on my feet. Whether it's tier number 2, the Dearly Departed, or a monthly topic readings, or tier number 3, which is the Oracle of Thanks, okay? That being said, Irene Padilla, 1360, you are at number 1. At number 2, we have Positive Bear. Hello, Positive Bear. Welcome. Positive Bear, 2003. Welcome. Number 3. Okay, let me just write the numbers here. All right, remember the first 7 subscribers. All right, so Positive Bear, you are at number 3. At number 2. At number 3, we have Daniela. Hello, Daniela. And I want to say Daniela did add a super chat or a super sticker. So thank you so much, Daniela. You'll be getting extra time on your reading. At number 4, after Daniela, we have Laureen Sheer Margaret. Okay. Laureen Asher. I'm sorry. Margaret. Okay, I guess. I'm confused. I don't know if Laurie Asher Margaret. I don't know if you want to be part of the reading or not, because I just saw that you retracted. The messages are retracted. So I'm not sure if Laureen Asher Margaret. I'm just going to put a question mark here because I'm not sure. Debbie Cox, hello. Welcome back, Debbie. Debbie Cox, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for dropping the beautiful roses in the affirmation, nighttime affirmation. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm not sure. Okay, Lauren Asher Margaret said, I do. Yes, please. Okay. All right. Just wanted to know because I saw like a lot of retracted message, so I wasn't sure. Okay, so Debbie's Cox is at number 5. At number 6, we have Rose Quartz. Hello, Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz, 9073. Welcome. And at number 7, We have Jock Cal. Hello, Jock Cal. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we have our 7 subscribers. Okay, intuitive friends. Oh, wow. That's exactly 7 people. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to write close session. Close session. All right, there we go. All right, intuitive friends. So here is the list. At number 1, we have Irene. At number 2, we have Positive Bear 2003. At number 3, we have Daniela. Daniela, thank you so much for your super. At number 4, we have Laureen Asher Margaret. I don't need to put a question mark because you gave me the thumbs up. At number 5, we have Debbie Cox 8144. At number 6, we have Rose Quartz 9073. And at number 7, we have Jock Cal. Hello, hello, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And the messages or the topic that I'll be channeling today, okay? Intuitive friends, the list is now closed. The list is now closed. Thank you so much. The list is closed. I go in the order that it is. Oh, Sunshine. You're right. Correct. Sunshine. Hold on a second. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Hold on 1 second. I made a mistake. Let me see. Where do you go? So I have Irene, Positive Bear, Daniela, Laureen, Debbie Cox. After Debbie Cox, we have Sunshine Pattern. Okay, I'll squeeze you in there. Okay, no worries. So you're right after Debbie Cox. Okay, Sunshine Pattern. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see it. My apologies. Sunshine Pattern. Okay, Sunshine Pattern is right after Debbie Cox. And then after Sunshine Pattern, we have Adina Spark. Is that the same? Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, Adina. Oh, Adina, you are Sunshine Pattern. Okay, perfect. Okay. And then we have after sun. What happened here? This didn't come through the right way. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. So we have Irene. We have Debbie Cox. Let me renumber these. After Debbie Cox, we have at number 6, we have Sunshine Pattern. At number 7, after Sunshine Pattern, so Rose Quartz goes first. Okay, guys, wait, hold on. Oh, you're not the same person. Adina and Sunshine Pattern. Oh, I see what you guys are telling me. Got you. All right. Hold on. Let me rewrite this because this is not. Hold on. My apologies, intuitive friends. It's that when you guys like write in the chat, it moves. So it like pops. And then I kind of miss. All right, hold on. So I closed the session. No, it's fine. I'm gonna add you guys again. I'm just gonna rewrite this. Is that every time like you guys add something to the chat, it pops, you know, like it scrolls up, and then I might skip it by mistake. Okay, let's do this again. Irene, you are at number 1. Okay. Positive Bear, you're at number 2. My apologies, guys. Positive Bear 2003. Okay. At number 3, we have Daniela. Okay. And Daniela gave a super, so I do a little asterisk. After Daniela, we have at number 4. So I'm not adding anyone else. I'm just, obviously it's more than 7. That's fine. Because that was my mistake. I don't know. It scrolled and I misplaced myself here. So after Laureen Asher Margaret, we have Debbie Cox. Okay. Because then at the same time, I'm saying hi and I'm chit-chatting with you guys. Sorry, intuitive friends. At number 5, we have Debbie Cox 8144. Then that was where Lori retracted. Debbie Cox came up again. Then at number 6, here we go. We have Sunshine Pattern. Okay, Sunshine Pattern, you were at number 6. Okay, my dear? Okay, after Sunshine Pattern comes, and that's where I got mixed up, because then we have Daniela. I got your super, Daniela. Then we have Adina Sparks. Okay, at number 7. Adina Sparks. Okay. All right, now we're back on track. After Adina Sparks, we have at number 8, Never Overload. Never Overloaded. Okay, that's what it is. Never Overloaded. 989. At number 9, we already have Debbie Cox. Never Over. Then we have Rose Quartz. After Rose Quartz, we have Jock Calisthenics. I guess I was meant to have 10 people today. That's funny. Okay, I think now we've got everyone on track. Okay, no worries. Okay, everyone is on. There we go. Okay, so we got 10 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you for the correction. Thank you for letting me know about that. My apologies. Okay, perfect. All right, so Adina Sparks and Sunshine Pattern. Sunshine Pattern, you're at number 6. Adina Sparks, you're at number 7. Never Overloaded, you're at number 8. Rose Quartz, you're at number 9. And Jock Cal, you're at number 10. Okay, wonderful. Okay, intuitive friends, let's jump into the reading. Don't forget, intuitive friends, to come back. Okay, don't go anywhere. All right, Irene, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, Irene, let's see here. What potential good news? Potential good news that may be coming in your direction in 2026. Ooh, okay, so we have 7 of Wands with the 5 of Swords. 7 of Wands. Good news that's coming in your direction, potentially in 2026, has a lot to do with you changing something up. Meaning, Ace, get down from there, Ace. Ace off. Ace off. My apologies, intuitive friends. That's my doggy. That's my puppy. Who's 9 months already. 5 of Swords, shifting the energy. Okay. 5 of Swords, that's what this says here. But the 5 of Swords is having some type of mental conflict about something. So there could be here a possibility of either you doubting yourself, or there could be here an unexpected surprise here of some sorts, where you're surprised of the mental. This is in reverse. Wait, hold on. This is a new deck here. No, this is not in reverse. I'm like, hold on a second. It's not in reverse because it's a reverse deck. So you guys see the reverse message, but I'm seeing the actual upright message. The 5 of Swords, there could be here someone's ego may be bruised. Okay. There could be here a disagreement or 2 people not being on the same plane here. And the 5 of Swords is coming across as this energy here where it feels like someone is winning, but not at a good cost. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example. It's as if, and I'm not saying this is the case, but I'm just giving you the energy that I'm picking up. It's like, when people have an argument and it's like one person so-called wins the argument, but in reality they don't win the argument because it creates tension between 2 people and one person can walk away. Okay, or a friendship could be severed, or there could be tension where it wasn't expected. So there could be that type of change here. All right. Now, here's the thing. It's coming across as good news in the sense that there may be something here potentially that you may need to have a conversation about or have an amicable confrontation. Not in a hostile way, but in like, we need to have this conversation because we both need to make sure that we are on the same page. That's the energy that I'm getting. And as that may potentially be here the case, in this good news, what you get in return is that you stand up for yourself in something. Because there's something here within this good news that it's like you get something in return, whether it's, listen, if someone gets upset because you correct them, like for example, let me give you an example. Like just a little while ago, right? I said, I'm only taking the first 7 subscribers. Then I noticed I made a mistake, right? And I could have gone either way, right? I could have just been like mean and been like, you know what? That's it. I said, whatever, right? Even if I'm wrong, right? Because that's a person who's really caught up in their ego. Or I can make it right because I noticed that I did make a mistake. So I stood up and said, hey, listen, my bad. Okay. It's not you guys. It's me. It's fine. I'll do 10 instead of 7. Not a big deal. So something like that here is this energy that I'm getting. I'm getting that there could be a disagreement or some tension in a conversation here or an exchanging of ideas. And as that is taking place, it's happening because you feel, or you may feel like you have to stand up for yourself, or there's a sense here of like having someone stand up and say, hey, that may have been an error, right? So that's how this is feeling here. It's feeling like someone, and that someone may be you, or it could be the other way around, but it is, your positive reading, good news. You're not going to back down from something. You're going to, advocate, whether it's advocate for yourself, whether it's take a stand, whether it's make a stand, because the 7 of wands is someone standing on a mound with a wand going like this to all the other 6 wands. So whatever this is, whatever disagreement, whatever battle of the egos or mental conflict or bruised ego may potentially happen here, the good news is that you're going to make a stand. You're going to be able to say, hey, listen, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm feeling. This is what's going on. Or, hey, listen, we need to, there was a mistake here, or something of that kind of energy that I'm getting here. So it's like you're standing firm, whether that's standing firm on a decision, standing firm on on some type of beliefs, moral beliefs, spiritual beliefs. Maybe you may be right about something. Okay, so maybe there could be a lot of competition. There could be a lot of naysayers. There could be a lot of people saying no, 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 and you're the only person standing up and saying yes, or vice versa. Everyone is saying yes, and you're like no, because let's take a look at this in this way. So that's how this is coming across. And it's as if you're not going to just say yes like everyone else or say no like everyone else. It's like it's like the story, or kind of like the story, or the story of like the emperor, the naked emperor. I don't know if you guys ever heard about that, right? That this guy was a king, and this is just an example, and everybody's like, wow, what a beautiful, what beautiful clothes you have. But the person never really had clothes. The king never had clothes, but no one was able to actually be honest with the king and say, hey, dude, like you're walking around without clothes, right? Until that one person came along. For example, that's the energy that I'm getting here with the 7 of Swords, that says, hey, buddy, I don't know what all these people are saying. 5 of Swords. I don't know what all these people are saying, but I'm just going to let you know here that something isn't what either people are making you believe it is, or there's some type of like, we need to talk about something because something isn't right. So it does feel like a group of people, either agreeing or disagreeing and you going against the current, but it's as if you have an advantage in whatever the situation is. And that is how this is coming across. Okay. So the seven of wands in this deck are two eagles that are in a way battling it out. Okay. Two strong energies. And one or many of something here. It's like, listen, I'm not going to back down just because X, Y, and Z. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Yeah, you're definitely not going to stroke anyone's ego, and it's going to be beneficial to you because it's like your integrity or your mindset is going to go against the current, but there's going to be some type of benefit. We'll see what the benefit may be here. You see, I'm getting like a group of people who are like, yeah. And it may be in the career area. All right. It may be in the career area. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. There could be people here who are just not in the right energetic frequency. They could be, trying to kiss someone's, what? They could be just saying yes, 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 or no, 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 or whatever. It's like, following the leader. And it's like, that's not what you're about. So the good news here could be something connected to your career, your finances. Doesn't have to be career, but it could be something that you're very focused on. And as you disagree or you, because it's coming here, it's like you're going to wait patiently for whatever this is. Okay. And it's going to pay off. It says raise in salary and promotion. Again, it's like there's going to be this competitive energy here. And again, this is not for now. Remember, these messages are the potential good news that could come across in 2026. We just started 2026. So these readings may be something that you don't see now, but may make sense later. Okay, so I don't expect those of you who are getting a reading today to be like, oh yeah, that resonates, unless you are already experiencing something connected to this good news. But that's how this is coming across. And it may be your ability to go against the current of people who are, again, on this bandwagon. And the fact that you're going to keep very focused on your career or on whatever it is that you are either building, creating, or something that is super important to you, it's going to pay off for you at some point. Because remember, the Seven of Wands, the person has a vantage point in whatever this is. Okay. Last but not least, and you have here 12, persistence. Yeah. Seven of Wands energy. Remember, the person that's on the mount, on the peak of that mount, is fending off all the other wands. Okay, they're not getting tired. They're being very persistent. Okay, they're not letting themselves be knocked off from where they're standing in the Seven of Wands. So whatever this is symbolic to that. And I feel that there may be people here in whatever this blessing or good news is, okay, that you're not going to pay attention. You're going to be buckled down and really focused on what you want to either achieve, whether this is in your career, in your love life, family, friends, loved ones, however this may be. And you may rub someone the wrong way here with the Five of Swords, but you're gonna come out winning, because there's going to be some type of benefit here that you may reap the rewards, whether it's the raise in salary, whether it's a promotion, whether you get recognized here in some way, shape, or form, or whether this be in another area. But you do have here persistence, which makes a lot of sense with the Seven of Swords energy. It says a wonderful opportunity aligned with your life's purpose is approaching. You see, that's why I told you, I said, this doesn't mean that this makes sense now. It may make sense later or sometime in 2026. Okay, we just started 2026. A wonderful opportunity aligning your life's purpose is approaching. When it arises, take immediate action to embrace it. 7 of Wands energy, fire energy, working quickly on it. Additionally, a loving partnership or an epic romance or some type of connection may be on the horizon. Maintain your persistence. Exactly what I was talking about with the 7 of Wands. Okay. Not backing down. And welcome the positive transformations that come your way. And the positive transformation here is, again, there could be here this potential raise of salary, promotion, being recognized, reaping the rewards of some sort. You do have the angel number 1212. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Okay. So you may see the numbers 1, 2s, or 3s. Okay, the fact that you have 1212 here, you have 3 angel number 3. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. So this could be, if we're looking at months, this could be here January, February, March, or June. Okay, is how this is coming across. All right, January, February, March, or June, because those are the months that I'm getting with the numbers also. All right, that being said, Irene, I hope these messages have been insightful or become insightful as 2026 unfolds. All right, so just keep that in the back of your head. Whatever this is, you are going to reap the reward of the blessing. It just feels like your persistence is going to pay off. Okay, you not backing down in something is going to actually pay off here. All right, so that being said, thank you so much here, Irene. Keep us posted. Let me know how this resonates for you. It's so funny because I ended up getting today someone who saw their reading 4 months ago and they were like, this is so on point. So whatever came out 4 months ago for this person didn't make sense at that moment in time. And they actually left a message in the comment section today. And I just took a look at it today because it pops up on my end. So it was very interesting. So sometimes things don't resonate right away. Just give it time and see how this may resonate for you. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Irene. Up next, we have Positive Bear 2003. But before I jump to Positive Bear 2003's reading, I do want to say welcome to those of you who are new to my channel. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is down below. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back, intuitive friends. We are back. New year, new readings. Okay, the topic that I'll be focusing on today may or may not resonate right now at this moment in time. Why? Well, because the topic that I am channeling messages about is none other than what potential positive news, good news that may be coming your way in 2026. So we just started 2026. Knight of Wands is coming out for you here, Positive Bear. So we just started 2026. So it might not make sense now, but it might potentially make sense at a later time. Positive Bear, just want to remind you that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look here, Positive Bear. What's coming through for you? What may be here? The potential good news that may be coming in your direction in 2026. You have the Knight of Wands with the 3 of Coins. Well, this looks really good. Knight of Wands. Remember, intuitive friends, Knights are all about movement. So there may be here this good news, may be moving in your direction. It may be moving in your direction in the following. I'm getting like the following either seasons. Wands energy is fire, so this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, yes, Tamika, yes. I will definitely add you. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to take a look. Yes, you'll be at number 11 because you are part of the membership tier. So Positive Bear here with the Knight of Wands. Wands energy is fire. So there may be this sense of movement whether it is that you may be seeing, feeling, or experiencing the potential good news or blessings during fire signs, for example, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You may actually be a Leo, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be other placements on your astrological natal chart. But I'm getting here that this could be here the potential movement. So you're moving towards something. Now, the Knight of Wands, you're doing it solo. There's a sense here of freedom, of movement, of moving somewhere or moving towards something, that this beautiful blessing or positive news is saying you're going in the right direction. You're going in this direction because it is your passion, your motivation, your focus. So the Knight of Wands with the Three of Coins is saying that this blessing or this good news is connected to other people. Okay, there may be some support, whether it's a support from friends, family, loved ones, whether it's that as you move to another city, town, state, country, or whether you move from one job to another job, you're going to have, or what's going to benefit you here, what's going to add to the positive good news is you being able to work with others. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes, you did. My apologies, she be big, Tamika. I'll add you now. So whatever's coming across, it's coming across as you're not doing it solo. There may be people involved, friends, family, loved ones, someone, or the connection with other people that are like-minded like you. So whatever this is that you're moving towards or that you're heading towards, other people are involved. This could be an organization, this could be a company, this could be schooling, this could be a training, this could be a community of like-minded souls. They're all there for the same purpose. It might not be for the same reason, but the purpose is for some type of collaboration, or okay, to confidently also pursue their passions. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. So the blessing here that may be unfolding for you here, or the positive good news potentially in 2026, is that you're moving in the right direction. I'm also feeling here, especially with the Knight of Wands energy, it's coming across that you're going to be confident. And you may not be at the beginning. There may be a lot of excitement, a lot of kind of like, oh, I'm happy. And there may be a little bit of kind of hesitation here, but you're going to find the right people to give you advice, the right people to show you the right direction. Okay. So a collaborative energy is going to be very beneficial for you here. You may do it alone. Whatever this is, you're on your own. Okay. Knight of Wands energy is writing solo. Okay. You're writing solo, but it's going to be beneficial here for you in some way, shape, or form. My apologies there, Positive Bear. All right. So let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. You're gonna the good news here is that the people, you're gonna get along with a group of people, or the place, because remember I talked about the Knight of Wands being travel, so it could be a new city, town, state, country, or a new environment. Okay, but you're gonna feel good. You're gonna meet good people here, or at least you're gonna surround yourself by like-minded people who no, who are gonna lead, who are gonna, there's gonna be a team spirit type of energy. You're gonna join forces here. All right, you have grow up, patience. This may be a new milestone for you. Grow up, patience. Remember that I talked about the self-confidence? There you go. I said the Knight of Wands is someone who's writing solo and someone who is passionate, motivated, inspired, but also self-confident. At the beginning, you might not feel that way, but you will end up with the right group of people. There's going to be this creative synergy between you and other people. Okay? So grow up in patience. There's some type of milestone that's happening here. Okay? I'm getting a phase in your life. You're starting something. Whatever start of a phase or a milestone this is, the good news is, again, it's gonna feel like an adventure. It could be something that you've never done before. There are gonna be people here, Three of Coins, joining forces with others, supports of friend, family, and loved ones. This could be moving either into a new direction, a new job, a new location. And because you have here grow up in patience, I'm getting here that this could be a very big milestone. Now, remember that I said at the beginning, you're going to feel a little bit like a fish out of the water, but eventually you're going to fit in. Okay. So be patient with yourself. Okay. There's going to be a sense of like you kind of like I don't know, grow up, like a big move here where the success of something is being watched by not just you, but it could be your friends, family, and loved ones. That's number one, because coins, the coin of the pentacles, Three of Coins. What is going on with this dog today? I swear. Thank you. Leave it alone. The Three of Pentacles. Pentacles energy is something valuable. Okay. So let's see. What else is coming through for you? You have here unique skills. Remember, I told you, I said, you're going to go somewhere where you and other people are either working collectively or you're all in the same either place, institution, job, organization, university, team. And this is where you're going to cultivate or you're going to expand on some beautiful skills that you already have. So that's the good news for you in 2026. It feels like this is going to be very positive for you. Unique skills, life goals, purpose, mastery. Look at that. It's like you're learning something. Going to be learning something here. That's good, positive. Integrity, career growth. There it goes. Same thing I said earlier. I talked about those pentacles energy. There you go. You have ambition, wands energy, like I said, Knight of Wands energy, focus and important projects. The projects are going to be not just individual, but the projects here that you may be experiencing will be potentially here with other people. So pay attention to who's like, who you can work with. You need to get to know people here because that's going to help you. You don't want everyone that has the same skill set. You want someone who maybe in what you lack, someone may gain. For example, let's say you don't like standing in front of thousands of people to give a speech, but you're a really good writer. So if I were you, this is just an example. If I'm a good writer, but I don't like to stand in front of people, then I'm going to partner myself up with someone who maybe isn't a fantastic writer, but is a great eloquent speaker. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you get to build your team. It's like fantasy football, right? You pick the right, sets of people for your own kind of connection. It says this is a time for intense self-development. I told you that there's a milestone here, and that's the good news. You're moving into a new direction. It's going to be positive. Focusing on refining your craft. You already have everything you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. You may be going to school or you may be going through a training of some sorts, okay? or you could be training other people. But with the Knight of Swords, I don't feel that you have that mastery yet. Maybe you have the inspiration for the mastery, but I don't feel like you have the mastery yet. Okay. So use this time to align with your purpose and level up in your career or business. Yeah, I feel like you're going through a transition here, a milestone. You're leveling up. So you're really getting yourself together here. It says it's time to prioritize growth and achievement. Yeah, you're outgrowing one milestone or one area of your life, and you're really heading into one that's gonna it's gonna feel challenging at first. Okay, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a shift or a change. You have the number 1441. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So fives are all about changes. So there's a big shift, milestone, or change, but it's looking really positive. As long as you stay self-confident, as long as you keep, focusing on why you are where you are and wherever this may be, that you allow yourself to connect with people, again, that, you work with the skill set of other people, and that you don't lose your passion along the way with the Knight of Wands. That being said, Positive Bear 2023. I hope these messages have been insightful. If they don't make sense now, they might make sense in the near future. But if they do make sense and they do resonate, please drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat. Thank you so much, Positive Bear. And I wish you the best of luck in whatever this endeavor is, because it's looking good. So there you go. This new move is looking good. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Daniela. Welcome, Daniela. And by the way, I want to say thank you to Tamika. Sorry, I kind of missed it the last time. All right, Tamika, thank you so much for your super. My apologies, guys. I've taken a break from the lives, and I'm like, okay, I got to get back to the swing of things. All right, intuitive friends. So I want to say thank you to Positive Bear. And up next, we have Daniela. Remember, Daniela has a super. So thank you so much for your super, Daniela. After Daniela, we have Lauren, Asher, Margaret. After Lauren, Asher, Margaret, we have Debbie Cox, followed by Sunshine Pattern, followed by Adina Sparks, followed by Never Overloaded, 898. No, I'm sorry, 989. Rose Quartz, Jock Cal, and Tamika. All right. Now, Tamika is part of the membership tier. So I always when I can squeeze the members, I do. So even if I do say I'm going to stop at this number, if I do have a member and I have time to be like, yeah, sure, let's do the reading, I'll add the members on. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look at Daniela. Hello, Daniela. Welcome. Thank you, intuitive friends, for your love, your loyalty, and support. Don't forget, intuitive friends, to take a look at your January and beyond readings. Those of you who are Pisces, I haven't done your reading yet, but I will definitely finish it. Start and finish it tomorrow, because it is quite a lengthy type of reading. So if you haven't taken a look at your January and beyond, then take a look at the monthly playlist. All the signs are there except Pisces, because Pisces I'll be focusing on tomorrow. All right, Daniela, let's see what's coming through. And again, thank you so much. Let me see something here, because I didn't get to read. I feel bad. I don't want you guys to have to wait too much. But hold on a second. I'm going to a new college. Aha, that's what it is. A new college. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's what that milestone is. You're going to have a new group of people here, Positive Bear 2003. But it's going to be good. Again, builds that team by people's skills, especially if you have to do presentations and do work projects. Pay attention to people's skill set. What are people good at, so that you can make a really good team. All right, Daniela, let's take a look here. Daniela, thank you again for your love, loyalty, and support, and of course your super. Let's take a look here, Daniela, what's coming through. My apologies if I don't say hi right away, intuitive friends, or if I don't read your comments right away, because when I'm channeling messages, I don't look at my phone, because if I do, I feel like I lose the connection. So I say really focus and just like channel everything. And then after I channel the messages, I take a look at your messages, okay? Just because I don't want to like lose my the thread, okay, of the download that I'm getting or the channeling. All right, Daniela, let's see potential blessings that may be coming in your direction in 2026. Blessings, good news. You have the Queen of Cups, good, with the Five of Wands. Okay. Now, the Five of Wands, you may feel, especially with the Five of Wands, that there may be here some type of internal or external struggle. Okay. But whatever this internal or external struggle may be, or this opposition that you may feel, or this sense of like you feel like you are needing to compete with other people or trying to chase someone or something, this is saying that in order for you to reap the rewards of this beautiful blessing, for you to be in your divine feminine energy, Queen of Cups energy. What does that mean? That means I'm not chasing, I'm attracting. I'm not trying to gain someone's attention. I'm pouring into myself, so I radiate the positivity, the light, the flair for things to come to me. Okay. Five of Wands. You may be here at some point. Okay. This could even be the past for you as well. But the Five of Wands is saying that through some type of misunderstanding or through some type of conflict, you're going to realize something here. You're going to realize that you should be allowing yourself to rest in the Queen of Cups energy, which means that this blessing or good news that may be potentially coming in your direction is all dependent upon your emotional security, your emotional maturity, your emotional intelligence, your ability to place your emotional well being at the top of the list and remain calm, cool, collected, no matter what may be coming in your direction here. So, the more that you stay in your yin energy, like not get rattled up, allow yourself to just like, if there's a change, okay, there's a change. Let's see, have I gone through this lesson before? Is this a pattern that I've noticed in my life? Okay, so it seems very familiar, like so and so, or in this environment, or with that situation. And this is you kind of saying to yourself, okay, I've been here and I've done that. So, what the Queen of Cups is saying, you're going to be calm, cool, and collected, and you're going to allow yourself to come back to your heart. Not to be jaded, not to be angry, but just to say, you know what, maybe that person is not at my level, or maybe that situation is not at my level. Maybe there's a sense of immaturity outside with the people or the situation or the environments that I'm dealing with, but I know that I'm going to stay in my divine feminine. I'm going to nurture myself. I'm not going to allow myself to get rattled up, okay, to be engaged in arguing and losing my temper and just feeling like I got to chase something. Okay, now that doesn't mean that you're not going to put the work into something, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't feel like they're two opposing forces, because that's why you have the Five of Wands energy here symbolized on this card. Okay, the Five of Wands is that conflict, that opposition, that internal conflict or that external conflict. So the Queen of Cups is saying here, go with the flow of the energy and go with the flow of the self-nurturing that is needed in order for you to move forward, to gain this blessing, to receive what is coming towards you. Okay? Receptive energy. All right, let's take a look. I feel here with this Queen of Cups, you're going to be emotionally connected, but to your energy. Okay, it's like you're going to be more connected to you than probably you have been in the past or recent past. So whatever this blessing is or good news is, you're not going to be chasing, you're going to be attracting. You're going to receive, accept, become cool and collected. Something that doesn't resonate, someone is being immature, or an environment is not feeling like that's the vibe or that's the energy, then you switch gears or, remove yourself. Yeah, you see exactly what I just said. Disagreement. You have opinion and argument. Staying vigilant. Psychological game. Emotional manipulation. 5 of Wands. You're not going to allow yourself to get back to with either a person or a situation, a circumstance, an event, or an environment that may be triggering or be causing here some sense of internal or external friction. You're going to be like, I've been there, I've done that. And so the Queen of Cups is like, I have the emotional maturity, I have the emotional intelligence to not lose my cool with this either person or environment, because guess what? 2026, I am more enlightened. I understand myself, my spirituality. I know how to handle triggers better. I know how to identify people who string me along, or situations that string me along, or people who are breadcrumbing me or gaslighting me or being inconsistent or not following up, saying one thing and doing another. That's what this is. You're not going to allow yourself to be in that energy. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to connect more with the energy here of this Queen of Cups. Okay? Calm, cool, collected, emotionally smart, and mature. And if somebody is not vibing at the energy that the Queen of Cups is, which would be either, obviously the counterpart of the Queen of Cups is the King of Cups. That has nothing to do with gender. It's about energy. So if you're going to be in your Queen of Cups energy in order to connect, okay, with this energy, then you're going to be attracting your King of Cups. And this is not about hoping, wishing, and, oh, I wish I can, I hope I can. You can. You just have to be aware when this energy pops up. Because the 5 of Wands with the opinion and argument may pull you away from the potential good news or blessing that may be coming up in 2026. So only you can maneuver this situation in a way where you're not losing your cool, where you stay with your head, focused on whatever. You've already experienced a lot in 2025. And it may be a lot of experience having to do with either someone or something that wasn't what you thought they were. Okay, whether that's a person or that's an environment. This dog here, where it says surreal and ethereal, is a dog that has a lot of beautiful auric energy around it. And what is it looking at? It's looking at the opinion and argument. It's right under the 5 of Wands. So you know what the past of 2025 or even beyond that is like. So in order for you to connect with this blessing, you need to be in alignment with that Queen of Cups. Okay? So again, the dog here is you. Okay? It's you. It's a symbol of you looking at the past and reminiscing and learning and extracting the lessons so you don't repeat them in 2026. Because now in 2026, this good news is connected to the sense of maturity, emotional maturity. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. By the way, I don't know. This deck came with like a bonus extra 5 cards. So I don't know what's what here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these cards here. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. And this is number 5. So those of you who are doing like a super sticker, you're going to get additional messages as per usual. So what I want you to do is concentrate, not like force the concentration, but just see what number stands out for you intuitively. Is it number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5? And then I'm going to see what your higher self picked. But yeah, getting back to your reading here, again, there's a sense of you outgrowing something here. And because you've outgrown it, you're allowing yourself to be in your yin energy and be in a very kind of calm, cool, collected manner. Okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through. And I'll check in a few minutes, like what number you may have chosen. You have the clover. Yes, with the bouquet. You are going to be very proud of yourself in 2026 because you're not allowing people or situations or environments to, again, place you in a position that you already know what it is and that you've already dealt with in 2025 or even before that. The clover is good news. It's good luck. It's like the Wheel of Fortune in tarot, but this is not a tarot deck. This is a Lenormand deck. And this is about good luck and about you reaping the rewards as long as you allow yourself not to be drained by these energies here. The Queen of Cups, remember, success, opportunities, and your calm, cool, collected demeanor, your outgrowing of certain triggers, of healing those triggers or those situations, circumstances, or events, getting away or moving past them is going to allow you to be able to reap the rewards. And you're going to be very proud of yourself because you have the bouquet. It's a sign here of being happy, being joyous, being recognized. Okay. There may be people here who in 2026 are like, wow, you seem so different. Like, kind of like that. Like, oh, wow, you're so you're healed. Because remember, the Queen of Cups is also about healing yourself, self-care, self-healing also. So you've done your healing and you're not going to allow yourself to be moved out from that energy. All right, let's take a look at what else. So yeah, it's looking good. Again, this is all the good news or blessings that may be coming in your direction. Ooh, truth be told, look at that. And by the way, you have another 5 here. You have truth be told with regeneration. What did I tell you? You're going to be a new person. 2026. That's your blessing. That's the good news. You're not going back to the past. You're more open in 2026. Your blessing or good news is that you're going to say what you need to say, but in a way that is healthy, that is positive, that's not in this midst of trying to chase or trying to, make someone change or change a situation or change an environment. You're going to notice what's going on and you're going to make your decisions accordingly. Like I said, it's not about hoping, wishing, praying. It's about you actually saying to yourself, I'm not going to go and entertain either people, situations, circumstances, events, or environments where people are gaslighting me, breadcrumbing me, being inconsistent, and not showing me what they said they were going to show. Okay, so someone shows you who they are once, believe them. It's easy as that. Okay, and being honest with yourself. There are going to be people who wear masks, but only you can notice, not only intuitively with the Queen of Cups, but also have the emotional intelligence to say, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. Regeneration here, coming through here for you as, like I said, mending, fixing, repairing what you experienced in 2025 within yourself as the Queen of Cups, Again, beautiful, positive opportunities and blessings that may be potentially coming for you in 2026. You're going to be proud of yourself, and you're starting new in 2026. New energy, new focus. Intuitive friends, just so you know, the list is closed already, intuitive friends. So please feel free to join me back tomorrow. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Ooh, 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 look at that. All of that came out for you. So let's see. All right, so you have June. June is Gemini season and Cancer season. So there may be something important happening in June that is connected to your blessing. You do have regeneration here, and it's feeling like spring or summer with this card. You also have flowers here, again, spring or summer. So this makes sense here with Gemini and Cancer. Okay? Gemini season is in the spring, Cancer is in the summer. So that makes a lot of sense. You have here January. There may be something that you're realizing within the month of January of 2026 that's going to be beneficial for you in this connection with the good news or the blessing that's coming into your energy field. Okay? So January 20th. January 20th, we have Capricorn, Aquarius season. Aquarius season and Capricorn. So you have two here because both are in January. Target, a goal-oriented person. What did I just say? I told you it's not about hoping, wishing, and saying, well, I hope, I pray, I'll see. No, it's about you saying, you know what? This is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm not going to allow. Period. Period. Point blank, period. Queen of Cups. I'm pouring into me. I am generating the energy to attract a divine counterpart. Whether it's in love, whether it's in business, whether it's family, friends, loved ones, you want to connect people that are aligned with your energy, that are looking for the same thing that you're looking for, or that or what you're manifesting. So if you are a goal-oriented person, then you need to attract and be in the energy of of attracting a person who's goal-oriented as well. Okay? Now, just so you know, and again, I'm not saying this is anything having to do with your love life, but if you feel this is resonating with your love life, take a look at the love counterpart affirmations. I have divine counterpart affirmation that I did not too long ago. I actually posted it on the channel on December 31st. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, hello, Darren. Welcome. Darren, all you need to do is join us when you get the alert. Okay, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel and remain subscribed to the channel. And then as soon as you get the alert, you just come on if you're interested in getting a free 5-minute reading. Right now, though, the list is closed. It does close quite quickly. So that's why you want to make sure that you remain subscribed to the channel and that you turn on your notification bell and all alert. Marie Lewis 7743. Can I pay to get a reading? Well, I closed the session, but you could come back tomorrow. I will be doing super chat live. So maybe you want to participate in those readings that are super chat live. That could be let's spill the tea, which is a 10-minute reading, or you ask and I answer. Those are 15-minute readings. They're not free though. Okay. But if you would like to be part of the kind of pay type of reading, then join me for those super chat lives. Okay. Daniela, you wrote the number 2. Okay, so let's see here at number 2. Okay, so this is 1. This is number 2. 3, 4, 5. These are going to come with me. And let's see what's coming through for you here. Okay, let's see what we have. And we have here lunar eclipse, deep emotional cleanse, timing about 3 months. It says subconscious revealed, new emotional cycle, seeing clearly, divine aid and ending. Yeah. You could have closed the cycle in 2025. That's very much connected to the reading that you're having now about this potential blessing that may be opening up in your direction. If you feel that that resonates for you, then you need to pay attention to what you learned in 2025 so you don't repeat it in 2026. Because 2026 is saying here that there's a new emotional cycle, okay? It's you clearing that heart chakra. It's you gaining a potential opportunity or some type of success. You turning over a new leaf, regeneration here, okay? Mending, fixing, or repairing what may have been broken within, your heart, your emotions, things like that. And you being proud of yourself because you're going to do the work. And you're not only going to do the work because you're learning or applying those lessons, but because you're very much connected to what feelings and emotions and energy is flowing in your heart chakra, and also because you're going to be more aligned and more attuned to your higher self or higher consciousness. So very, very interesting reading here with this lunar eclipse. It says deep emotional cleanse. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this is connected to your love life. If it's not connected to your love life, remember there was something here that may have broken your heart, whether it was a severe argument or a breakup, separation, divorce, or, again, some type of tension in two people or a person in an environment. It was like people going their separate ways. Okay. So that's what we have for you. Last but not least, after Daniela, we have Lauren, Asher, Margaret. Laureen, Asher, Margaret, you're up next. So Laureen, come on down because your reading is up next. All right, last but not least, Daniela, thank you again for your super. And let's see your final card here for you. And you have here clarity. Look at that. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5 of Wands. Oops, is this way. 5 of Wands. I told you, the internal, external conflicts that you may have experienced, 2025, you have now gained you see what it says there, clarity? Hold on. You see that? It says clarity. And exactly what I said. You gaining or being in the clarity of your higher self, higher consciousness, or this having a deeper spiritual connection. Clarity says you're not a victim of your circumstances. You heard that, Daniela? You are not the victim of your circumstances. You are a beneficiary, enriching your life experience. Validation, confirmation of what I said at the top of the reading. Queen of Cups, the maturity you've learned, emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, your ability to connect with your intuition, to connect with the vibe or the energy of a person, situation, circumstances, or events because you've gone through something and now you have learned. Okay? It says you're not a victim of circumstance, you're a beneficiary, enriching your life experience by embracing and adapting to change. 5 of Wands energy, internal or external, and I talked about the number 5. Changes, challenges, okay? It says you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Of course, you have the clover here. Further opportunities or success that you're going to be proud about. I said that before. There you go, validation, confirmation. It says trust that everything is going to unfold. Trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You are achieving your goals and everything will work out perfectly in the end. Daniela, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your super. Up next, we have Laureen, Asher, Margaret. Laureen, Asher, Margaret, you are up next. Oh, look at that. You wrote very interesting reading, great advice. Thank you so much, Lexa. Makes sense. Learned from 2025. Yes, it looks like that may have been the case for sure. The learning of something in 2025 and you gaining the maturity and the emotional intelligence that you need in order not to deal with people or environments that you dealt with in 2025. So remember, it's not about hoping, wishing. It's about you making a conscious decision that you're not going to allow yourself to be strung along at all. Okay? All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Laureen, Asher, Margaret. I'm going to jump straight into your reading. Laureen, intuitive friends, in 2026, I'm just going to go straight to your reading and keep it moving. If you're not here, then you can listen to your reading. But I can't like stop and like wait for the next time for you to show up, because then you're taking somebody else's spot who wants to get on. So I think that that's a little bit more fair, just dealing with all the readings in one shot, which is why you're seeing that I'm not taking as many, because I just want to make sure everyone on the list gets to read. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much. Up next, we have Laureen, Asher, Margaret. And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my clients' testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. That being said, intuitive friends, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and join me quickly on that chat list, because this channel is all about first come, first serve, okay? First come, first serve. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump to the next reading. Thank you so much, intuitive friends, for your thumbs up. Let me just review the list. So we just finished with Daniela. Again, thank you for your super. Now we have Laureen, Asher, Margaret is up next, followed by Debbie Cox, 8144, then Sunshine Pattern, then Adina Sparks, then Never Overloaded, 989, Rose Quartz, Jock Cal, and Tamika. And again, thank you, Tamika, for your super. All right. All right, Laureen, Asher, Margaret. Laureen, Asher, Margaret. Just a reminder here for you, my dear, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. What could be the potential good news coming in your direction? Good news, blessing, however you may want to phrase that. But remember, Laureen, Asher, Margaret, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what's coming through for you. Intuitive friends, remember that if you want to add more time and more clarity to the reading, all you need to do is drop a super, and I'll be more than happy to give you a longer and more detailed reading. Laureen, Asher, you have the Two of Cups with the Page of Coins. This is beautiful energy. Now, the Two of Cups here is talking about the blessing, potential blessing in 2026, having to do with a loving exchange. Now, this loving exchange could be connected to a romantic connection or a non-romantic connection. A non-romantic connection could be just having a deeper connection with your friends, family, loved ones, colleagues. Okay, it's getting along better. Okay. Two of Cups is feeling like someone really understands me on a heart space, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but it is emotional, meaning we connect heart to heart. I really care about that person. That person cares about me, even though sometimes we may not be on the same plane. We may be two different type of people, but we share the common bond of unconditional love or respect, with our connection, friendship, etc. Okay? So your blessing here potentially in 2026 could be a deeper connection here with a person, whether this is someone romantic or non-romantic, whether this could be talking about a companion that you may already have or a companion that you may end up meeting here. That could be a potential blessing. The blessing of that type of friendship, that type of partnership. Okay. Mutual feelings, especially in the love department. Again, if that's what you're open to. Two of Cups is also talking about two people feeling the same about something. Okay, so the blessing of finding someone who understands your point of view, who's on the same page with you in whatever way, shape, or form that may be. Now, I do want to say this here, Lauren, Asher, Margaret, that you do have here the Page of Coins. Okay, the Page of Coins is the page of um, uh, Pentacles. Okay, so Page of Pentacles is saying here, now again, this is potential. These are for entertainment purposes only. If it is a loving exchange, there may be an age difference between you and the other person or the other person and you. Because pages are a younger type of energy or an energy that's not as experienced. So it could be chronological age or just kind of feeling like that person, they may not be as experienced in some things, or maybe you. Okay, it could be either one. But this beautiful potential opportunity in regards to blessings or good news, whatever this Two of Cups is, whatever this agreement, this partnership, or this potential emotional connection or mutual love between you and someone else, it's going to start off perhaps as friends, okay? Or it's going to build slowly. It's not going to be something that happens right away. Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy in tarot. And Page energy, there could be a chronological age difference or a maturity difference, or someone who may be older, but they have a very young spirit. Okay. Or maybe they look a lot younger than what they actually are. Okay. That's that Page energy. This could be you, the opportunity or the blessing of you being able to set your goals, your dreams, manifest. Page of Pentacles, grounding some type of ideas here that may be connected to this situation of a loving exchange. It could be two people building something together, whether that's a better rapport, whether it's a better friendship, whether it's getting to know each other, whether it's a partnership, whether it's building a company together or working together in some way, shape, or form. It could be that. Page of Pentacles energy, the energy is grounded. So, whatever this is talking about in regards to the potential blessings or good news, there will be hard work involved. And through time, whether it's through finding out information, getting knowledge, going back to school, making an informed decision, it's really going to allow you to be able to do the groundwork here. So Page of Pentacles is coming across as the groundwork needed in order to build something over time. So this could be making some type of plan into reality, figuring something out, and the blessing of that clarity, the blessing of connecting to people, clients, business, staff, people that may be connected to this type of knowledge or expertise. Let's see what else is coming through here. Lauren, Asher, Margaret. Potential good news. So through gaining information, through, again, whether it's learning something new, reading about it, investing, okay, you could be investing tangibly into a course that may be connected to something you truly are aligned with. The Two of Cups could also be your higher self. You're connecting more to that yin energy within yourself, okay? The duality here right? The emotional duality. But let's take a look at what else is coming through for you, and then we're going to jump into advice. All right, Laureen, Asher, Margaret, you have this card is on. It's been out. It's coming out so much today. I don't know why, but in your situation, you may be very selective in the type of people that you decide to invest in, or friendships or connections you decide to invest in. And this blessing or blessing of opportunity or blessing of good news is very much connected to you doing something or expanding something over time with someone who is more at your level and your energy rather than someone who is not. Okay, with this haughty denial, reminder behavior, avoiding the heart, face reality. Okay, you may have met someone like this in the past or recent past, and you may be saying to yourself, in 2026, I already know what I don't want. Okay, what I don't want to deal with. And this isn't just about love. Remember, it could be in any area. So you may have been in an environment where it wasn't as friendly or wasn't as positive, or it was draining, or they weren't as caring or supportive. Okay, or this could actually be a person in your past or recent past, or in 2025, or again in any area. But yeah, so this is really looking really good in regards to Page of Pentacles. You're going to be grounding something, and there's going to be this sense of patience, doing it step by step, layer by layer, brick by brick, slowly. All right, let's take a look at the potential advice here for you. And up next, we have Debbie Cox. Debbie Cox, you are up next. Wow, 555 clarity. You're very clear about the people or the environments you don't want to be in. Okay, Laureen, Asher, Margaret, you know this energy already. You've been there, done that. And so the blessing or the good news here in 2026 is you allowing yourself to only align yourself with like-minded souls, whether that's a friend, family, loved one, whatever it is. People who are in this energy, you're like, nope, I'm not dealing with it. And if it takes you, wait, hold on, let me just put this here. If it takes time for you to build a friendship or build a business or build a connection, you will put your effort in it, as long as the person is also putting the same type of effort in whatever this may be. Last but not least, you have 555, 5, 10, 15, 20. You may see angel numbers connected to 2 or angel numbers connected to 5. Okay, 0, 2, and 5. Clarity says here transformation, change, opportunity, momentum, progress or process, success, adaptability, achievement. You are not the victim of your circumstance, okay? You are a beneficiary, enriching your life experience. By embracing and adapting to change, you're setting yourself for long-term success. Like I said, one brick at a time, step by step here with this Page of Pentacles energy. It says you are achieving your goals, and everything will work out perfectly in the end. Beautiful message here for you, Laureen, Asher, Margaret. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I hope that you continue to be subscribed to the channel and join us for future readings. That being said, up next, we have Debbie Cox. Debbie Cox, you are up next. Before I jump into Debbie Cox's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and support. Please take a look at the community post where you will see that I gave all of you a big thank you. I also, wrote something nice, Happy New Year and stuff like that. So if you haven't taken a look at it, please do and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to take a look at your January and beyond reading. The only one or sign that I'm missing in that January and beyond reading is Pisces. Okay, so I'll be channeling messages for Pisces tomorrow. Okay, but all the other signs are there, so take a look at that. That being said, let's jump into Debbie's reading. Okay. Intuitive friends, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Okay. And remain subscribed to the channel so that you can benefit from future readings. After Debbie Cox, we have Sunshine Pattern, followed by Adina Sparks, Never Overloaded, 989, Rose Quartz, Jock Cal, and Tamika. Tamika, thank you again for your super. All right, Debbie, let's see what's coming through for you. All right, Debbie, let's see what's coming through for you. Potential good news, blessings in 2026. Let's see what's coming through. Remember, these messages may not resonate right away. There've been a few people that are actually going through a transition, and it's already come up as like the transition is like very beneficial. So it could be something like that. But for the most part, these messages may not resonate for you right now. Debbie, just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, Debbie, let's see. Potential blessing or good news that may be coming in your direction. And we have here Two of Wands with the Eight of Swords. Now, what's after the Eight of Swords? The Moon. Okay. So, Debbie, this is coming across as, with the Eight of Swords, it says self-entrapment. I do feel that you may have gone through certain things in 2025 that may have allowed you to perceive yourself, or maybe even before 2025, to perceive yourself as being caught in some type of situation, circumstance, or event, whether real or imagined. You may have gone through a lot. But there was also this energy here of perspective. With the Eight of Swords, this is like at some point you may have been trapped in your own limited beliefs. And what this is saying as a potential blessing, or again, good news, is that you're no longer looking at moving in the energy that created this situation, circumstance, or event. This is coming across as now you've learned. You've learned what this was about. You dealt with what this was about. And now your blessing is having the opportunity to take a look and plan in what direction you may want to go to. You may be presented, okay, with this opportunity or blessing that may potentially unfold here for you in 2026 is your opportunity to have two things or two roads for you to choose from. So having options, the good news and the blessing of having options, the option to leave something or an environment aside that may potentially create this type of energy, or may expand this energy or bring it back or create a trigger. Or you have the opportunity or the blessing to move in a whole different direction. Whatever it is that you decide to do, this blessing is saying that your ability to take your time to really assess what your passion is, what your dream is, what your motivation is, what motivates you, what is it that makes you want to say, okay, I really, really want to try this opportunity. I really want to go in this direction. Charting, it says here, charting a course. Yeah, it's like you're going to be able to have an open road. And that open road is one that you want to leave behind any type of residual energy that is connected with the Eight of Swords. Self-sabotage, getting trapped in your own mindset, being stuck by your limited beliefs, feeling trapped in something. You may be saying goodbye to this energy. And that's your blessing. That's your, positive news here, Debbie. It's you saying goodbye to this energy and having options, discovering, exploring, allowing yourself to have the opportunity to Create a future plan. Allow yourself to make the decisions that best connect with your inspiration, your motivation, and your drive. Okay, Debbie? So, this beautiful blessing, it's like, for instance, because I'm getting here, it's like you having the opportunity to go in a whole new different road. But before you head off into that road, having the opportunity to visualize it, explore it, plan before you actually make the move. Okay, remember the Two of Wands energy in tarot is not about movement, it's about planning. So the blessing of making or creating a good plan where you are allowing yourself to be the visionary, the person who's creating it, and you're creating it by tapping into your inspiration, exploration, wanting to say, you know what, I'm being inspired and I feel really good about wanting to move in this direction or in that direction. Two of Wands could also be physical movement. It could talk about travel here for you. So leaving a city, town, state, country, or leaving a company, or again, allowing yourself to create two modes of income because you may have two passions that you want to explore. Okay. So this is a really beautiful opportunity here for you, coming up for you potentially in 2026. Oh my gosh, this card is like never ending today. You know the people and you know the situations that have been pulling your energy and the people that you can no longer rely on or have them as companions in your path. So you know who these people are and you know what environments these are or these people or whatever this is. You already know this. The energy that you're more focused on here and the blessing that may be unfolding for you is the ability for you to be more connected to like-minded souls, your soul tribe. Okay, creating soul families, being able to connect with people, having again, through travel, through different connections, to doing different things, connecting yourself with different social groups, new people, friends, family, loved ones. Your opportunity here also to potentially here meet someone in the love sector if that is what you so choose. So there's a blessing or an opportunity here coming up in regards to you discovering what brings you passion and for you to not only know what that is, but make the decisions necessary in order to plan for that sense of, okay, what do I need to do in order to get ready for if I'm attracting this energy? What do I need to have within myself so that I can attract this energy here of a like-minded individual in any area of your life, whether this is business, whether it's clients, staff, colleagues, whatever this may be. Let's take a look at the last and final card. And Debbie, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section and here in the chat. These messages may not resonate right now because we're talking about potential good news within 2026 and we just started the calendar year of 2026, so this might make more sense later on. But if you feel that this is very much aligned to something you're experiencing, please let us know just by dropping a rose. Look at that clarity. What is going on? I feel like I'm like in the Groundhog Day where it's like no matter how many, look how many cards there are here. You see how much I shuffle and you got clarity. So there you go. This is saying here, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a beneficiary. Well, why is it saying that? Because the Eight of Swords here, that may have been a mindset at some point in time. You may have thought to yourself, that's it. I just can't do this anymore. I can't, I don't feel like I couldn't do this, or I can't do that, or I'm not enough, or I'm too this. Whatever self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, this is talking about you letting that go. And that could have been very much connected to someone who made you feel that way, that lack mindset. But clarity is saying here, transformation, change, opportunity, momentum, process. success, adaptability, and achievement. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a beneficiary, enriching your life experience. By embracing and adapting to change, you're setting yourself up for long term success. Trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You are achieving your goals, and everything will work out perfectly in the end. Very, very beautiful energy. By the way, you may see the number 5, okay? Fives are all about changes. So again, I do feel that there may be, and again, you may be moving also in some way, shape, or form, because the 2 of Wands energy is that kind of planning for a specific movement or a specific direction. But you may see the number 5, the number 0, or the number 2 as repeating numbers, or again, some type of angel message there with numbers. That being said, Debbie, I hope these messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Sunshine Pattern. Sunshine Pattern, you are up next. But first, intuitive friends, for those of you who have subscribed to the channel, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, intuitive friends, if you are new to the channel, remain subscribed to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts. That allows you to be part of this mini reading when I do a live stream. Don't forget, intuitive friends, if something resonates for you, just drop a rose. That lets me know that the message just has resonated for you. Although I will say I don't expect a lot of the messages that are coming through to resonate right away, as this is, in a way, focusing on potential energies that may be coming up, potential blessing, opportunity, okay? Good news, all right? So some of you may not be there yet, although I have had the experience today where there have been people that are like literally going through that specific transition, and it's coming across as they are like in the on the right track. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much. Hello, Shatira. Shatira is here. Welcome, welcome, Shatira. Welcome. Great to see you. Happy New Year. Debbie Cox said thank you and dropped a rose and said blessings. Awesome. I'm so happy that that resonates already. Okay, good luck in this new year, and that's looking really good for you. It's more about planning. And once you plan, kind of like allowing yourself to move in a different direction. So very, very beautiful reading. All right, Debbie, thank you so much. Up next, we have Sunshine Pattern. Sunshine Pattern, you are up next. But before I jump into Sunshine Pattern's reading, don't forget, intuitive friends, take a look at your January and beyond readings. And if you watch the January and beyond readings, and you know other placements on your astrological natal chart, don't forget to take a look at those other placements, okay? Your sun, moon, rising, your north node, your Venus. Okay, there's lots there for you to see. That being said, let's jump to the next reading, and that is for Sunshine Pattern. Sunshine Pattern, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? And let's see what's coming through for you. Sunshine Pattern, the potential blessing or the potential good news that may be coming in your direction is you have the 3 of Coins, okay? 3 of Coins, whatever this blessing is, it may involve more than one person. It may be you. This could go either way. Either you're going to be experiencing the good news. Okay. Either you're going to be experiencing the good news or the blessing, and other people around you may benefit from that energy. Or this could be talking about someone in your friends, family group, in your circle that may, I'm getting here, a person in your circle here who either you benefit or they benefit. So if it's you benefit, then other people benefit. And if it's they benefit, then you benefit. But it's coming across, it could be friends, family, loved ones. 3 of Pentacles energy, whatever this is, there is a collaborative energy. So through a collaborative energy, through the help or the support of other people here, Sunshine Pattern, it's coming through that this blessing or good news It's going to help everyone, or that someone is going to be supporting you, or you're going to be supporting someone as joining forces together to make a team. Okay? It's to make a team stronger, because coins energy is pentacles energy. Pentacles energy is something that's built over time, but once it's built, it's sturdy and it's stable. And it's people that are working together. They're joining forces. They're either joining their talents, their ideas, their passion, their skills, their abilities, and we're working together as a cohort or as a pack. Okay, so collaboration is going to be key, being making sure that you listen to others and others listen to you, because that's going to create a very good synergy here between this potential group. Okay, or this potential group of people. This good news or blessing is going to be something that you've been asking, wishing, or feel very emotionally fulfilled about. The Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is the energy where you feel emotionally satisfied or you feel very blessed. So it may be here that this beautiful potential good news is that you feel like you uh, are in the right environment, you're with the right person or people, that you're able to connect and mesh with others. The Nine of Pentacles, you feel really good about whatever this blessing or good news is. Other people may either benefit from the experience, or you're going to be working with other people. This could be a job promotion. It doesn't have to be. It could be you leading something as well. Again, doesn't have to be. It could be you are leading a team, or that you have really good qualities here and you're being shot in a way, kind of scouted in a way, like someone's observing and assessing your abilities so that they can maybe place you as the head of a team. Okay, the Nine of Cups, you feel really good, you feel really happy about this beautiful blessing. It says emotional fulfillment here, exactly what I just said a little while ago. Okay, so this emotional fulfillment, it could also be something that you've been wishing for a very long time and it's finally coming true. Okay, Sathikra, thank you for your super, but the list is closed, my dear. Okay, please note that the list is closed. So the list is closed, and please read the intuitive friends, you guys need to read the chat before you just jump on and just do a super chat with a question, because I channel questions like that only during my my live chats, my super chats. Okay, this is not a super chat. Okay, this is not a super chat live. This is a anyway, just read the chat list. It gives you all the information there. Okay, thank you so much, my dear. All right, that being said, let's continue here. Oh, actually, all right, intuitive friends, the list is closed. And please know that the only question that I'm channeling is what potential good news may be coming in your direction. Okay, good news, blessing. All right, let's see what else is coming through here for you, sunshine pattern. Argument or opinion. Don't allow yourself to be rattled here by yeah, look at that. Okay. This is super important because it's very much connected to this Three of Coins or this Three of Pentacles. Within a group, listen carefully, within a group or a team type of environment, there may be here a little bit of friction, either with your group and someone else, or if it's a company, it's like between departments, or if you are a leader, okay, or you're kind of like the managerial or leadership, especially if this is coming across as getting a promotion. There may be some people that may say or may feel like you're acting different. And it's not that you're acting different, it's just that your role that you may be placed or the opportunity that may be given to you through, again, through the good news, your blessing, is something that you've been waiting for a very long time. And it's not that you're acting different, it's that you may have different responsibilities within a team. Okay? So there may be a little bit of friction here with some people, doesn't necessarily mean with everyone, but with some people there may be here a friction. And this is saying here to you to remember. Hello. Yes. I just said that I'm not doing individual readings, okay? Okay, not right now. You could come back at a later time. All right. But yeah, that's how this is coming across, sunshine pattern. Whatever this is a really beautiful, not only good news, but celebration here that you may be experiencing. Okay? It's maybe a really good celebration and maybe a really good news coming in your direction, or a really nice blessing. Okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, 1919, it says cycles. There may be some cycles in a friendship that may be ending and new cycles that may be opening up with either new people or people that you've known for a very long time and have been tested, true, and loyal for a very long time. Okay? Or there could be a sense of loyalty and trust that is being cultivated with someone that you've known for a very long time, because Three of Pentacles energy could also be a friendship that you have had, or a partnership that you have had, or a connection that you may have had for quite some time. And there's a lot of kind of like we can really work together. There's a team spirit, there's a kind of synergy between you and this person that is very much connected, and there's a flow there. Yeah, at times there may be a little bit of an argument, but there's more of a flow than anything else. You have the number 1919. 1 plus 9 is equal to 10. 1 plus 9 is equal to 10. Okay, so you have 1010 also coming through. 1919, 1010. You also have the number 1, which is connected to 2026. It says karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control, especially here with this opinion and argument. There may be someone here who may be trying to create some type of friction here or rain on your parade in regards to this blessing or positive good news. Okay, so just be on the lookout. But it says, let go of the need to control, as you cannot force things to happen. You can't force people to be happy for you, and you can't force people to be somewhere where they naturally don't feel comfortable. And the same goes in return. You know, people can't force you to feel comfortable in somewhere where you don't feel like there's a loving, communicative, collaborative type of energy. Okay. It says embrace life lessons. Embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. So there may have been in the past or recent past, you may have learned from an argument, from a sense of a disappointment here, whether it was a friend, family member, partner, or ex. You learned something in that collaborative type of energy or partnership. You've learned from it. You're moving past it in 2026. You're all about let's be happy. Like you have 3 cards, not just one, but you have 3 cards. You have the 3 of Pentacles. You have the 9 of Cups, showing multiple people also on the card. And you also have shared the joy and the gratitude. There's a sense of remembering to smile. Okay? Watch as blessings flow into your life. Validation, confirmation. There's some beautiful blessing or good news that is coming, and you reaping the rewards of it. That being said, it says make room for new opportunities and positive transformation in your life. There you go. All right. Sunshine Pattern. Thank you so much for tuning in. Up next, we have Adina Sparks. Adina Sparks, you are up next. Intuitive friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, please read the chat list. All the information focusing on the readings that I'm giving are in the chat list. And they're also in the description box. Okay? So before you jump in and drop a super, you first need to read what the channeling of the messages is about. So again, you have the description box and the chat list. And then you got to ask, when you read that, you will very quickly know that I'm not doing personal question readings, right? So intuitive friends, just as a reminder, okay, this is not a personal intuitive reading of a specific question that you have in mind. If you want to join me for that, you can, because I offer super chat lives exclusively focusing on the question that you may have in mind. You ask and I answer. That's not a free reading, but it's available for those of you who are interested in having that type of one-to-one personal question reading. Okay. All right. So when I explain it once and I explain it twice and I explain it 3 times and you guys are still asking, I'm just going to have to put you on hold because I'm in the middle of somebody else's reading. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, Sunshine Pattern. I hope these messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Adina Sparks. Hello, Adina Sparks. Welcome. For those of you who are part of my channel, thank you so much, intuitive friends. Okay. All right. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look here for Adina Sparks. Adina, thank you so much for joining. I don't know if you're here, but I'm still going to do your reading and you could always come back and take a look at it. In 2026, I'm not just gonna like hold someone's spot and then just do it at another time. I'm gonna do it the day that you guys came in and you can find it because then it holds other people who want to be part of readings in the future. Okay. So Adina Sparks, I want to thank you for joining, for being part of the Lexa Tarot community. And let's take a look here at what may be potentially coming through as either good news or blessings. And just a reminder, Adina Sparks, that these messages may be, are for entertainment purposes only. It may be in any area in your life. And these 2 cards jumped out, so I want to talk about them, okay? Now, Adina Sparks, as I said, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And when we're looking here at the 9 of Wands with the 8 of Cups, the blessing of you being able to release something or someone, whether it's a person, an environment, a situation, a circumstance, an event, you're leaving either a person or a situation behind, and you're allowing yourself to have turn over a brand new leaf. Now, I don't know if you may consider that some good news or a blessing, but it is, especially if it's something that's been very emotional, something that you have been either grieving about, something that has been a loss, something that has been tugging in your heartstrings for quite some time. Your ability to let something go is, in a way, a blessing. It's you realizing that this blessing or good news is you finally saying to yourself, I'm going to release what no longer serves me, whether that's a person, an environment, a circumstance, a situation, whatever it is. So this beautiful blessing or this positive good news that may be potentially coming in your direction within 2026 is your opportunity to look at the horizon, to look at what's ahead, the road ahead. Okay? With the 9 of Wands, Your faith may be tested. Okay? 9 of Wands energy is being persistent. So whatever this is, you're going to be very persistent in moving forward and not looking back. And that in a way is some sort of blessing or good news, because it allows you to say to yourself, I have the bravery, the courage, the confidence, and although the 9 of Wands is known as the wounded warrior, yes, you've gotten hurt in the past or recent past. Yes, it's been something has been emotionally unfulfilled here. You've had to have the sense of acceptance. Maybe you didn't walk away from something, but there was no other choice. You had to accept moving in a different direction. So, this blessing or good news is saying you're walking away, you're releasing from someone or something that no longer serves you, and you're allowing yourself to get up. You've fallen 9 times and you're getting up on this 10th time. So the 9 of Wands is this energy of allowing yourself to now place the healthy boundaries necessary in order for you to not continuously get hurt or continuously trip over something and fall and fall and fall again. It's about the rising. It's about the you learning from that experience, situation, circumstance, or event and saying, you know what? I am not going to be in places or deal with people or energy that no longer serve me. I need to make certain choices and certain decisions. So the 8 of Cups is that emotional disengagement here from something or someone. And the 9 of Wands is your blessing here of saying, you know what? I'm resilient. I'm courageous. I'm brave. I am determined. I have the grit and the faith to endure whatever comes in my direction. Okay? So that's that blessing that is being, or that opportunity or that good news that may be coming in your direction in 2026. Rising like the phoenix. Let's take a look at your next card. And you have here the gift of now, time management, finite. Look at that. Time's transformation, wisdom's tapestry. Through the times that you have fallen, remember that I said you may have fallen 9 times and you're getting up on the 10th. Okay, I'm trying to put this in a way that isn't the glare isn't hitting it. But you see that hourglass? You've learned the lessons that you've needed to learn, and you're allowing yourself to take the time to dust your knees and get yourself back onto the road of moving forward, of being persistent, of not allowing the wounds here from the past or recent past to continue to hold you back. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. You're emotionally releasing here. Okay? So this emotional release is allowing you to be more present. So the gift or the blessing or the good news is you being more present in what you need to focus to either heal these wounds, or the focus and the motivation and the ambition and the push that you need to keep moving forward. Okay? So it's coming across more as like an energy of something rather than something very specific. So the energy of you getting up and moving past certain situations, circumstances, or events. Your ability here to be tested time and time again, and in a way, not allowing yourself to be defeated by whatever it was that you are emotionally disengaging in 2026. It's going to take some time, whatever it is, okay, whatever this good news or opportunity is or blessing, it's going to take some time, but you're going to get there, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Last but not least, Adina Sparks, you have wish come true. Wow, this is beautiful. You may have been asking the universe, how can I move past certain things that I went through in 2025? What do I need to do in 2026 so I don't deal with this situation, circumstance again? Maybe you've been manifesting, praying, wishing, okay? And whatever this is, this emotional disengagement here, you've allowed yourself to make room for what you deserve. Okay, you have the number 1111, which, by the way, you have 4 1s. You also have the number 4 here. So you may see 1111 as sign symbol synchronicities from the universe, angel number. You may also see here 2 2s or 4s. Okay, so 1s, 2s, and 4s I'm getting here. Now, wish come true, as I said, whatever this is, it makes take some time to come in your direction. But sure enough, with enough persistence and moving forward, and you not letting go of the inspiration and the focus, you're going to get there. It says a lucky break is on the way. This could manifest as joyful news. Exactly what I just said. You may be getting, it's all a matter of time, something that you've been hoping, wishing, desiring for quite some time. This may be potentially falling in your lap in 2026. Now, when I say falling on your lap, I don't mean that there's not going to be the work or the effort that you need to place, because that's always part of the things that we want to, enjoy and have, in our 3D world. But this is also talking about the gift of time. Time is very valuable. It's a valuable asset. It's not something you can touch, it's not something you can feel, but it's something that's very valuable. So you really focusing on the time and the work that it takes in order for you to build your rebuild. You have a lucky break is on the way. This could manifest as joyful news. It could also manifest as transformative experience. Like I said, releasing what no longer serves you. It could be an exciting new relationship. Okay, maybe you've fallen 9 times and you're getting up on the 10th saying, you know what, I'm not going to allow a situation, circumstance, or an event to stop me from what I want to achieve over time. You also have here, you'll find yourself in the right place at the perfect time. A lot about talking about time here, and you have an hourglass. So with time, you may see this blessing unfold in 2026, potentially. It says this isn't a mere coincidence, it's a gift from fate. Embrace this blessing and be open to the wonderful changes it will bring in your life. And look at that. Time's transformations, wisdom's tapestry. Divine timing could be at play with whatever this may be connected to in 2026. It may be something that you've been hoping, wishing, and manifesting already or will manifest here in 2026. And this message is saying it's going to come at some point in time. But when it does, it's going to be like, aha, now I understand. There's going to be a sense of wisdom here. Okay, there's going to be like kind of like an aha moment here. Very much connected to you being persistent and determined. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much, Adina Sparks. Up next, we have Never Overloaded 989. Never Overloaded 989. You are up next, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, intuitive friends, especially if you're new to the channel, please read the description box down below, and please read the chat list. That will give you all the answers on what I am channeling and if I'm channeling personal questions, which I'm not. Okay, if you do want to join me during personal questions, then feel free to join me during my super chat lives, and those are not free. There is a fee for those, but if you are interested in getting a more personal reading focusing on a specific question, then feel free to join me during my super chat lives. All right, intuitive friends, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and to turn on your notification bell and notification bell and all alerts. That's going to let you know when I either have new content uploaded or when I have an opportunity to hop on and do some free 5-minute mini readings. All right, Adina Sparks, thank you so much. Up next, we have Never Overloaded 989. Never Overloaded 989. Come on down. Never Overloaded 989. Just giving you a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look here. Never Overloaded 989. Quick 5-minute mini reading. And just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. After Never Overloaded 989, we have Rose Quartz, Jock Cal, and Tamika. All right, so Never Overloaded 989, you have the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Wands. Okay, I'm going to take those two because this is not an extended reading, it's a quick 5-minute reading, 5-minute mini reading. All right, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Okay? How this is, and this is interesting. Is this coming up as a reverse? No, it's coming up upright. Okay, perfect. Because this is this card, you can, there are reversals here. So 5 of Wands in its upright position. There may be an opportunity, a blessing that may be coming through, but you may feel like you're not the only one trying to reach or achieve a specific goal. Okay? With the 5 of Wands, you may feel that there are either other people involved or there could be the sense of opposing forces, meaning you and someone else may be at odds. This conflict could be internal. Okay, there could be a duality, an internal conflict between yourself. Okay, or this could be an external conflict between you and other people or you and another person. But whatever this may be, or in whatever area of your life this 5 of Wands may be talking about, this could also be a misunderstanding as well, or an opportunity that you may have felt like you have lost due to some type of internal or external conflict. And the blessing here, or the good news that may be potentially unfolding, is that even though that there may be here some type of clashes of personality, or there may be a little bit of friction, whether external or internal, it's not going to allow you to give up on something. It's going to, on the contrary, I feel here that whatever this is, the gift of persistence and the gift of not stopping, okay, like being very determined here. Okay, the 7 of Wands energy, as I said, this is in its upright position. The seven of Wands energy in the traditional deck, not in this one, but in the traditional deck, it's a person who is standing on a mount, like on a hill, and that person from that hill is, defending themselves from all these 6 wands that are coming towards them. And that energy of that card, that symbolism of that card is, there may be a lot of things that may be coming in my direction, energy, naysayers, situations, challenges, okay? Or just a lot of energy coming at me all at one time, like, feeling like there's a lot of overload energy coming in my direction. But you have a vantage point. You're able to fend off those people, those energies, and those other 6 wands. So the 7 of Wands is saying you, or part of this blessing or positive news or good news, is you making a stand and being able to face whatever that those wands, 6 of wands, those 6 wands that are pointing in your direction, and you with your wand fending them off. You're not going to back down. The haters are going to hate regardless, okay? But you have the spirit, the tenacity, the ambition, and the motivation to stand firm and stand on your passion, on the things that you believe in, whether it's your moral, a moral thing, whether it's, your traditions, whether it's whatever it is, your belief systems. but you can take a stand and you're not going to allow someone or something to knock you off that mound where you have a good vantage point here. Okay. So the Seven of Wands is having a really good advantage over a situation, circumstance, or event, even if it may not seem that way at the moment that you may be experiencing this, because this Five of Wands is feeling like there's a lot of conflict or there's a lot of competition, and you may feel either internal or external tension, but you're not going to back down. You're going to continue to be persistent. And your blessing or good news is that you have the opportunity here to have the upper hand or have an edge above everyone else or something else here. Okay, so that's the blessing that's coming through. Let's take a look here. Never overloaded, 989. What else is coming through for you? Up next, we have Rose Quartz, Jack Cal, and Tamika. Never overloaded, 989. Let's see what else is coming through. And you have here faith and hope. Do not let go of the faith and do not let go of the hope that something's going to work out for you. Okay? Like I said, it's not going to be easy. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be like a blessing in disguise. It's like you got to go through something. You're going to be feeling some type of internal or external tension. But even if you are in a position where you feel like it's a little difficult or challenging, you have the upper edge. You have the advantage. You may have the advantage because of your spiritual strength or your religious strength or spiritual beliefs. It says firm choice, peaceful waiting, divine guidance. Like I said, haters are going to hate. It's your life, and you're not going to back down if it's something that you want to push through and move towards. So this blessing or this good news feels like, number one, divine timing is at play. You may resort to leaning to your spiritual or religious strength, okay, emotional strength, mental strength, and allowing yourself to say to yourself, I see the light at the end of the tunnel, even if I don't see it the way that I want to see it, or even if it's not as big, even if it's just a tiny pinhole, but you are, as long as you have faith and hope, and the more persistence you're walking towards it, it's going to pull through at some point. Okay. So like I said, 2026, there may be here a potential opportunity where through your persistence, you have, through your persistence and through your intuition, you may see and realize something here a lot easier and a lot better. You have insight, serenity, harmony, clarity. Oh, do all the cards have that? Oh, yeah, they do. I just realized there's like an imprint here. I just realized that. That is crazy. I've had this deck for a long time, but I didn't realize that. Insight, serenity, harmony, clarity, joy, momentum, self-awareness, initiation, unconditional love. It says, now is the time to realize your long-held ideas. Remember, like I said, Seven of Wands, your long-held ideas, something that you're hanging on to. Okay, you're not letting go. Whatever this is, you have the faith and hope that your firm choice and your belief system, that you have the faith and the, kind of like allowing yourself to just be in the presence of, okay, you know what? If I have to wait, I'll wait. Peaceful waiting with divine guidance. There's a faith that you know that something's going to get better and something is going to be meant for you here. The right people, listen to this, you're on the right path to turning your dreams into reality. Again, the path may be a little rough, but you're going to get there. It says the right people, circumstances, and resources are coming together to support you. Happiness and new opportunities are within your reach. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. I mean, you have two cards here that are talking about faith and resilience. Look at that. and have faith in the process. There you go. And what does it say? Have faith and have hope. So very, very beautiful energy. That being said, I hope these messages have resonate. And if they don't, again, these messages may resonate at a later point in time. It might not resonate right now. These are messages that are focusing on something within 2026 that may open up for you as a blessing or as, like I said, a blessing or good news. Okay. All right. Up next, we have rose quartz. But before I jump into rose quartz readings, intuitive friends, I want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, your support, and of course your patience. I know I made a mistake with the lists before, but my apologies. I was going to stop at 7, but I didn't because I had to reorganize the list. But no worries, intuitive friends. We are here and we have 3 more subscribers. We have Rose Quartz at number 9, Jock Cal at number 10, and Tamika as their last and final message. Rose Quartz, as you know, and just want to remind you here, first of all, thank you for stopping by. And second of all, just remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? Let's take a look here at what may be coming through for you. All right, let's see. What potential good news or blessings may be coming in your direction in 2026? Good news or blessings. Oh, you have the Justice card popping out of the deck. Rose Quartz, there may be something coming back into alignment here for you, back into balance. Okay, back into balance with the Justice card. Something that may have been unfair is now making its round and becoming fair again. There may be some lessons that you may have learned or lessons that somebody else is learning. You may have learned the lesson of the fact that although something may seem unfair, eventually things turn out and kind of balance themselves out through time. Fairness and balance here coming through as a blessing. And you have the 6 of Swords. So this is coming across here, Rose Quartz, 2026, the potential blessing or the potential positive news here, good news, is that there may have been something, whether this was in 2026 or maybe even before that, that you noticed that there was some type of mental conflict here in a situation, circumstance, or an event. Someone's ego could have been bruised. Someone's pride may have gotten in the way. You may have felt emotionally and mentally you needed to remove yourself from a situation, circumstance, an event with the 6 of Swords. And whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may have been in 2025, or there could be something coming up in 2026 where you are going to overcome the hardship. You're going to overcome the hardship of whatever this may be. There's going to be a conflict that's going to be resolved. That's going to be the blessing. It could be internally in your heart, in your mind, within yourself. You may feel a sense of peace, a sense of being able to let go of something. And in 2026, allowing yourself to embrace a new horizon, a new opportunity, feeling the sense of tranquility, peace of mind, whether it's peace of mind, emotional peace, mental peace, religious peace, energetic peace. But the 6 of Swords is going and leaving either a situation, circumstance, or an event behind, okay, and moving in a different direction because the conflict is resolved. And the conflict could be resolved here by either the blessing or the positive news of you either choosing to walk away or leave something behind, or maybe someone else may have left you or something behind, and you're just like, okay, then I'm going to move in another direction. Okay? So the Six of Swords is moving to calmer shores, moving to calmer waters, and overcoming the hardship of whatever the Six of Swords, whether it's something that you experience in 2026 or whether this is something you experience in 2025, that's telling you the blessing of 2026 is that finally you're going to feel a whole lot better, emotionally better, more at peace. Okay? So that's what this could be telling you here. Could go either way. Again, these messages could resonate in any area. Now, the Justice card, as I said, the good news is something is shifting into your into balance. Whatever you may have felt that was unfair in the past, or whatever this Six of Swords is leaving behind, that thing or that energy or that experience or that person that's being left behind, that situation, there may have been something that was unfair, or there may be something in 2026 connected to something that you may think is unfair. And this is saying, listen, don't stress yourself out, because whatever this thing is, situation, circumstance, or experience, you're going to allow, or there's going to be divine justice at play, that things are going to go back into their fairness and things are going to balance out. Okay? This is also talking about important life lessons that may be valuable golden nuggets here for you. That may be, like I said before, that could be a sense of blessing, or it could be here good news also. Okay? If there is, and I don't know if there is, but I'm just throwing it in your direction, divine quartz, if there's something having to do with legal matters, okay, within 2026, whether it be legal matters, documents, negotiation, documents signed, legal matters, or maybe justice that is not in the tangible law enforcement type of area, but divine justice, something here is going to go back to it being fair. It may be very much connected to a Libra or an air sign. Okay. Now, why I'm saying this is because, or maybe you have some type of placements in your chart that has a lot of air. Justice card is ruled by Libra, and Swords is ruled by the air signs. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could also be talking about a time frame in 2026 also. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. I do feel that there is this energy of you feeling more grounded in 2026 after you've allowed yourself to leave or move away from something or someone, and restoring your internal peace and resolving some type of conflict, whether it's within yourself or whether this is with someone else. Okay. The right thing is going to be done here. And that could also be, again, like the positive news. Grow up in patience. It says autonomy, empowerment, and self-confidence. The gift of self-confidence, the gift of empowering yourself, the gift of, or the good news, or the blessing of standing in your own power. The milestone, the leaving of one area or one stage into another area in another stage. In 2026, there could be more maturity here in a specific area. That could be the good news, or that could be the blessing. Okay? So grow up patience, your opportunity, autonomy to be independent, to make your own decisions. Okay? To move in a different direction if you feel that the other direction is the best for you. Not feeling like you have to consult with someone or something, especially if this is something, obviously if it's in a connection, that's different. But I'm getting here, especially it's like you taking, you like standing in your own power and feeling more confident. that you're going to do the right thing or you're going to choose the right thing. Okay? Integrity is going to be super important here. So if you're signing anything in 2026, buying anything, okay, leasing anything, okay, signing any documents, read it twice. All right? Make sure that you really understand what the terms and the conditions are. Last but not least, rose quartz. Let's see what else is coming through. Up next, we have Jock Cal. Jock Cal, you are up next. There may be a milestone that you may be moving towards in 2026. Because there's a sense here of like, it says grow up or growing up. There's like you may have outgrown or you may outgrow someone or something in 2026. And it's going to be like a new stage. And that's why you have here the Six of Swords. Because you're moving to calmer waters. You're overcoming here some type of conflict. And the stability that is needed here. And if I were you, I would work a lot with my root chakra because you have a lot of red coming through with this red dress. So the root chakra, 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Last and final card. And you have here, ooh, okay, limitless potential. Look at that. You have 0, 0, 0. You may be moving either city, country, state, city, state, country, or moving jobs. But you're getting two cards about taking a leap of faith. Okay? The Fool card in Tarot with the 0, the Fool card in Tarot starts with the number 0. So listen carefully because you have a lot of air here. Like I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Take a look at your astrological natal chart and pay attention if you have Gemini on your astrological natal chart. And I'm going to tell you why. Uranus is going into Gemini in 2026, which means it's going to rock things. It's going to move things. It's going to shake things up. It's going to require that if you do have Gemini somewhere in your astrological natal chart, whether it's your sun, moon, rising, whether it's in Venus, whether it's your north node, whether it's your Mercury, your whatever this may be, it's going to rock your boat in a way, and it's going to allow you here to get out of your comfort zone. So there may be the blessing of leaving something behind because it's going to nudge you to exit. Okay? It says this is a powerful reminder that anything is possible. Okay? It says if you can dream it, you have the ability to make it a reality. What someone else has can also be yours. Stay calm. Remember, Six of Swords, tranquility. Okay, moving to calmer shores. I said that before. It's coming up exactly like what I said. Stay calm, so tranquility, and trust that what's meant for you will come your way. What is that trust about? Trusting that something will come your way and not worrying about it? Like I said here, the Justice card in Tarot, divine justice may be at play in 2026, connected to an opportunity or a blessing that may be coming in your direction. It says here, release any tension, and release in this sense is like you moving away from something. And it says release any tension and embrace relaxation, knowing that your potential is boundless. Okay? Like the Fool cards in Tarot. Remember, the Fool card in Tarot is about making new moves. It's about taking a leap of faith. It's also about could be physically moving, city, country, town, state, or it could be moving from one area to another area. Maybe in work. Look, intuition just popped up all by itself. So you have here intuition as well. Okay? Listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. It says now is the time to realize your long-held ideas. You're on the right path, turning dreams into reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are coming together to support you. Happiness and new opportunities are within reach. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. All right. Rose Quartz, thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. Okay, my dear? Take care, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Jack Cal. But before I jump into Jack Cal's reading, I want to say, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and if you want to know more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All the information is there, as well as in the chat. Intuitive friends, just make sure that before you jump into the readings, that you pay attention to what's coming through in regards to the messages that I already have in the description box. It tells you the type of reading that I'm doing, and if I'm accepting super chats, if not, if it's a personal reading question or not. So super important for you guys to take a look at that, especially in the chat as well. Rose Quartz, you said this is a lovely reading. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. Rose Quartz, this message may not resonate right now. It might not seem like it makes sense right now. But remember, we're talking about, and I'm channeling messages, focusing on the opportunity here that may be coming up for you in 2026. Okay? So the opportunities here, the good news, the opportunities, the blessing. All right. So let me know if this makes sense eventually throughout 2026. All right. Hello, Jack Kyle. Jack Kyle, thank you again for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Rose Course, let's see. You wrote thank you and you dropped a rose. That was a lovely reading. Thank you very much. You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome, Rose Quartz. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. Okay, my dear? All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Jack Cal. Jack Cal, just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Am I holding this correctly? Hold on. Yeah, they're on the right side. Okay. Because this deck has double-sided. That being said, Jack Cal, first of all, welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Don't forget that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look here at what potential good news may be coming in your direction within 2026, or blessings that may be coming in. Okay, so this reading may not resonate right away because we're talking about that predictive future type of energy. Intuitive friends, just a reminder that the list is closed. After Jack Cal, the next person up is Tamika. So Tamika is going to be right after Jock Calisthenics. Jock Calisthenics. Okay, remember that the session is closed. All right, Jock Cal, let's take a look at what may be unfolding here for you as a blessing or good news within 2026. Remember, we just started 2026. So again, this may not make sense now, but just keep it in the back of your mind as entertainment purposes only. And what do you have coming through? You have the Six of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Okay, Six of Cups. This blessing or this good news may be very much connected to a past person or a nostalgic feeling. This could be a place like your hometown. It could be a friend that you've known for a very long time. It could be someone that you're very familiar with and you have an emotional connection. This could be thinking about your childhood, you thinking about the passion and the things that you wanted when you were younger, and now looking at where you are right now and thinking about, well, what do I need to do in order to get myself to that dream or to hit that pinnacle, that apex of that ambition or motivation? So the Six of Cups, it's also shared moments that you may have here throughout 2026. And those shared moments with time comes across here as the blessing of connecting with people that you feel like you've known them for a long time, or making time and effort to cultivate the quality of time with friends and loved ones that you've known for a very long time, people that you've known over a while. And it's kind of like you connecting with them, making the time to connect with them in 2026. And by connecting here with these friends or old nostalgic memories here, the Six of Cups is there's a tenderness here. There's a sense of like, you know what? I totally understand like the simple things in life or the things that when I was younger was part of my passion or desires. Like it's coming to the sense of like you noticing it or wanting to realize this, wanting to push it forward. You have the Queen of Swords energy. And looking at the Queen of Swords energy as a potential blessing or as an opportunity here of good news is that you will have the ability in 2026, this opportunity, this blessing is going to allow you to have very good qualities of it's coming across as like rational, logical, analytical. You're going to be able to think very clearly. You're going to be able to put your emotions aside, but you're going to be able to be very straightforward, direct. Queen of Swords energy. Okay, this could go in one or two ways. I'm going to talk about the Queen of Swords being your energy as the yin energy, has nothing to do with gender. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is the person who has this independent thought. And the blessing or the good news is that this independent thought, you're going to be able to skillfully voice your opinion, make certain decisions, be very direct, be very on point. There's also here an energy of fairness, okay, with Swords energy, your ability to think something through, to use your intelligence, okay, your mind, your intuition, to allow yourself to engage in intellectually stimulating conversations so that you can learn and make intelligent, balanced decisions here. So this Queen of Swords is the sense of you gaining that clarity and using it as a tool or a resource. Now, if we look at this as the Queen of Swords being someone else, we can. This could be the blessing of connecting with someone who either one or two things, you've either known them for a very long time. So this could be an ex, this could be a friend, family, loved one, staff, colleague, someone from work, or this could be an ex partnership, an ex connection, or your current partner or your current connection. There could be here a potential, if it's not someone that you've known in the 3D world for quite a long time, you could be meeting someone. So the blessing of meeting someone that you feel very intuitively connected to with the Six of Cups. There's a soul to soul type of connection. There's a sense of I've known you, but you're brand new and unfamiliar in this lifetime. So I've never met you, but I feel a closeness to you, right? So it's that energy that you're getting through either a connection or someone. It's like you may meet someone. That person may be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or that person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Because this person could be the Queen of Swords. And if it is a person, whether this is in a romantic context or whether this context is work related, family related, however this is, this person is very quick-witted. This person is straightforward. They're intellectual. They may be a very good listener or a very good communicator. But I'm feeling a very straight shooter type of energy with that Queen of Swords, okay? There's no sugarcoating with this person. So if it is a person here within 2026 that you may meet, there may be here this feeling like I've known you for a very long time and we get along very well, okay? The Queen of Swords is a very realistic type of energy. It's a person, whether it's you being more realistic and that being the blessing, like your ability to, be not only energetically strong, but there's this energy here being like mentally strong, being a good communicator or a great listener. Okay, it could go either way. And your ability to really rely on your mental strength, your intelligence, your ability to be logical, rational, and analytical, and to be able to make the intelligence balanced decisions that need to be made here in regards to whatever this blessing or positive good news may be about. Let's see if we could get more clarity. Up next, we have Tamika. Tamika, you are up next. Tamika is up next. Okay, let's see, Jackal. Let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. All right, look at that. Opportunity and perseverance. Your intellect, your opportunity to be knowledgeable about something, your skill or your ability to communicate or to find the truth or get to the bottom, to get to the bottom of something. Okay, I'm doing this because I see the reflection here. But the Queen of Swords, like you're able to get to the bottom of something. You're able to, in a way, tap into your intellectual and rational mind and be able to articulate the things that you want to articulate in regards to this blessing, or understand it clearly, be able to connect the dots. Okay, through your perseverance, there may be an opportunity or a blessing that's coming in for you. It says conquests spirit, untapped potential. You may have an ability that you may have had for a very, very long time, whether it's an ability, whether it's a desire, whether it's a passion. And whatever this passion, ability, or love for something is, it's coming across as you've always liked that specific or had a inkling of that desire, or that it could be a job, it could be a role, it could be something that you've always wanted to do. And this is just an example. I'm not saying this is it, but let's say you've always wanted to, I don't know, be a doctor, let's just pretend, or work with children, or be a pediatrician, or be a counselor, okay, or whatever it is that you may have played in that professional role when you were little, and you always said to yourself, I really wish I could do it, or I could be that when I grow up. Either you are or already working in that, and there's a sense here of you climbing the ladder of success and maybe reaching that pinnacle 2026. If you've already broken the glass ceiling, well, congratulations. This is just talking about that there's more untapped potential. You may use that skill or that ability in very different ways. Okay. And that's where the Queen of Swords comes in, because there comes the sense of you being very sharp and intellectually open to finding out either more about how you can make something that you've always been passionate about happen, or connect the dots here on how to continue to climb the ladder of success and continue to keep opening and allowing yourself to tap into your potential even further. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you, Jack Kyle. Jack Hal, as I said, these messages may not resonate right away, but they may resonate at a later time throughout 2026. You have 777. 777 says, this message finds you in a time of uncertainty, yet rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenges. Remember I said reaching the glass ceiling, tapping to your untapped potential, climbing up the ladder of success. It may be a little rocky, it may be a little bit difficult, but the blessing is you being able to persevere, and through your perseverance, you're going to tap into your potential, and you're going to, chances are, going to be faced with a great opportunity for you to allow yourself to embrace whatever it is, whether it's something that you've been wishing since you were a child or since you were younger, or whether it's your life's dream, your desire. And again, with the Queen of Swords energy, you learning more about something, okay? Thinking, realizing, figuring something out, connecting the dots. It says manifested wisdom here for you, by the way. Manifested wisdom. Okay. And it says this message finds you at a time of uncertainty, yet rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenges you face. Remember, you possess valuable life experiences and wisdom that can inspire others. Sharing this wisdom will require enthusiasm and effort. It will make a meaningful impact. There you go. All right. So you may see the angel numbers connected to the number 7. And 7 times 3 is equal to 21. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So you may see the number 3 or the number 7 as angel numbers for you. That being said, Jack Kyle, thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you throughout 2026. Okay, Jack Kyle, thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Tamika. But before we jump into Tamika's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you who has joined or who has subscribed to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. But if you would like to take part in these mini readings, well, all you need to do is, ooh, Jack Cal dropped a rose. Thank you so much. That means these messages may resonate with you already. So I'm happy to see that these positive, good news is coming in your direction already and you're seeing them. So thank you so much. Like I was saying, intuitive friends, just make sure that you turn on your notification bell and all alerts. There are very easy ways to give back to the channel in a free way. You can share my YouTube channel link with 3 of your closest friends or people that you feel may benefit from my channeled readings on my channel, as well as for those of you who feel that you want your friends to be part of the free readings that I do here on my channel. Okay, so that's an easy way. Another free and easy way to give back to the channel is, especially if you are on social media platforms. I'm actually on Instagram. I'm on multiple platforms, but just take a look underneath my banner. I am mostly on Instagram though, okay? So that's where I am. I do post on TikTok. I do have a Facebook account as well. But again, I'm mostly on Instagram. So you could follow me there, okay? You could also be part of the membership tiers. For example, Tamika is part of the membership tier. So Tamika, thank you so much for tuning in. I would press this button, but as you know, it's already 12:37 here in New York, Eastern Standard Time. So I won't do that. I don't want to wake up my puppy. But yeah, so let's continue with the reading here. All right, Tamika, so you have an extended reading. So thank you so much for doing a super sticker or a super chat. Now, let's take a look because your reading, of course, is going to be more detailed. All right. Ooh, more detail. Ooh, what? The Star card. Now, let me see something. Is this in reverse? No, it's not, but it reversed. It reversed on its own. That flipped over on its own. Because all of these cards are not, none of them are reversed. Yep. So there's something here. Okay. The Star card in reverse. There may be a situation, circumstance, or an event in 2026 that the blessing here is you may feel a little bit helpless about something. You may feel like you still, there could be here, I'm getting like you may feel like someone owes you an apology throughout 2026, where they may feel like someone owes you an apology or you're not fully healed about something because something still pulls at your heartstrings. here with the Star card. Now, the Star card is connected to Aquarius energy. So there may be here a connection to an Aquarius or Aquarius season here. Okay. The fact that the Star is in reverse, you may also feel here like that you haven't gained the perspective that you need about something, but we're going to see what else. Because there may be something here where you kind of like lack the inspiration, kind of like in a way kind of given up. You've lost the hope at something. Yeah. All right, so 2026, you may be in a situation, circumstance, or an event, okay, that you may feel like you've lost hope, or that you feel like as much as you've prayed or hoped or wished, that you don't see it, that you can't feel it, that you don't see it, that you don't see something moving along. And what I'm here to tell you is that that may be your perception of something. That may not be the reality of something, okay? That may be just you kind of like wanting to see something at the time that you want to see it. And I'm not saying that you micromanage, but there could be here an energy where it's like, I want to see what I need to see and I want to see it now. Okay. I've been manifesting and I don't think anyone is listening to me. I've been praying and I don't feel like it's coming fast enough. And that may make you feel here like you're losing hope or losing faith or losing your stamina here towards something that, or some things, because it could be multiple things. Some things here, there could be two important things that are super, super valuable to you or super important. The Two of Pentacles energy. There may be here in 2026 the blessing or the good news where something here you feel like something is picking up. This could be business, this could be opportunities, this could be you juggling multiple things, wearing different hats. Okay. So the opportunity here for you to adapt in something. So you may lose hope and it may, with time, start picking up. The energy starts picking up slowly. And then not only does the energy start picking up, but you start reaping the rewards here of this Empress. Now, the Empress in Tarot is all about abundant phase. It's about fertility. It's about the slow growth of something. Okay. You do have Earth twice here. You actually have Earth twice, and you actually also have air twice. Okay. So you may have either placements in, throughout your astrological natal chart, maybe focusing a lot on Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or on air, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And what I'm getting here with the Empress is that not only is it that you're going to be potentially be reaping what you've sown, but there is this energy here of you allowing yourself to let something grow. Okay, so it's like you lose the faith, but then you're like, well, maybe I'm starting to see some type of momentum. And yeah, I'm starting to feel good about myself. I'm starting to say, hey, you know what? Maybe something is moving. Maybe something is growing. Maybe something is here moving in my direction. Maybe I am in the presence of my prayers being answered, or me being able to see the growth in an area that I thought, or that I lost hope at some point in 2026. Two of Coins could also be talking about here that you have to, or that there may be two important valuable decisions or two important things that may be presented to you, or that you may come across in 2026, either two great opportunities or two valuable things, two valuable people, having more than one of something that is super important and valuable. Okay. Maybe two choices. But the Two of Pentacles is you being able to make a decision on which of the two valuable things or important, valuable decisions, which one is best for you? Choosing one over the other, okay? And that choice that you make here, that opportunity that you seek to embrace with this kind of like, okay, I'm going to pick one that I feel that is not only that resonates for you, but also one that you feel is more viable. Okay. It's the choice that you're like, you know what? I feel like this one, if I put the seed in the soil and I nurture it and I, help it grow, it's going to grow. Okay. So you may choose the better of the two. Now, I know I'm saying two things, but it could also be presented in this way too. It could be you are in this area right here, and then there's another area here where there's another path. So you are on a path already and you're just chugging along, you're moving across, and there may be another opportunity here. And you may say, do I really want to go to this opportunity? Do I really want to see what that's about? Or should I stay where I'm at? Okay. So there could be that type of choice. And I feel that you're going to choose the potential blessing here is you choosing the one that's going to give you the best rewards. Okay. Something that you may not even think about, but may grow. It may be very successful. You may be very successful. It may not be the one that you thought, but it might be the one that works best for you. That could also be here, that type of energy. Remember, the Empress is also about the self-caring and the nurturing. Empress is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules both Taurus and Libra. So remember that I said I'm feeling air and earth. Okay, so whatever this potential unfolding in blessings or good news may be something that you will see over time, but it may require you to either juggle or wear multiple hats or be busy at the beginning, and then you're going to see the growth, or you may need to choose between two important things. But that's how this Two of Coins is coming across. Important. And by the way, my light is perfectly fine. It just blasted there. Sorry about that. But Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may be important in regards to timing, as well as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that may be an important part here of this blessing, okay? Or this good news that may be coming in your direction. Let's see what else is coming through for you. You have the gift of now, time management. Look at that. You may be investing your time in something, and I said this before. I feel that this Two of Coins is you're going to make a choice in investing in something that makes the best sense for you, that you feel has the potential to grow. Both are equally important to you, or both are valuable, but you're going to say to yourself, I'm going to pick this road or this area, because it seems like it's moving, like I'm getting more momentum. There are more people interested in it. Okay. So that's how this Two of Pentacles is coming across. Give whatever this is, this opportunity, give it time, because time is going to help you here figure something out. Remember, the Empress energy in tarot is not a fast-moving energy. It is the energy of gestation, growth, caring, nurturing, and planting in the soil and waiting for the results, because you've been tending to it. You've been busy nourishing it. So the gift of now is you staying present and grounded, especially with the fact that the Empress card in tarot is all this red here. So this is you connecting with your root chakra in order to feel that sense of being grounded, so that you can allow and nurture. not only yourself, but whatever this may be. You have a lot of untapped potential here, because I'm getting that as well. And there you go. Discover a new world. I told you. You're unlocking something here in 2026. It may require you to make a choice, Tamika, but it's gonna be, and it says intuitive wisdom. And guess what? The Empress is the divine feminine. Okay, divine feminine. And by the way, Venus is a yin planet. So it's feminine energy. So it says discover a new world. You have the lock, or I'm saying there's a lock and you have the key. Your intuitive wisdom. Again, you're going to make a decision here based on your gut level feeling or some type of nudge. So this blessing or this opportunity here that's opening up for you, you're like, yep, I think I'm going to move in that direction. Look at that. Unlock the ultimate truth. And I think that the ultimate truth is more about you being practical here. You're saying to yourself, you know what? I want this and I want that, but let's take a look at this. Maybe it's better for me to choose B. That may not have been my first choice, but, and I'm not saying that this is how it's going to play out, but I'm getting this energy here where it's like, it will be the one that best suits you, the one that you may see the most amount of growth, money, income, people, being busy. Okay, so it's that not only intuitive wisdom, but I'm also getting like that practical wisdom too. You know, that practicality of it all, being practical and sensible. Okay. So whatever this is, this opportunity or this blessing, you're going to choose, and it's always about choice. Always remember that. Nothing, by the way, I'm going to have you select one of these, but I haven't started on that yet. Free will is real. Okay. Intuitive friends, if you are enjoying these messages, even if it's not a reading that I'm doing for you because the list is closed, if you want to be part of this channel, don't forget to subscribe and join me next time so that I can channel some messages for you, if you so choose. All right, let's take a look here what's coming through. We're going to dive deeper here. Oh, look at that. Loyal companion. You have the dog and you have the stork. Again, with new beginnings. You have new beginnings 3 times in this reading. 2026, there may be an opportunity that is starting new, or that you feel more grounded in 2026 than you ever did before. I feel that you're going to get out of your comfort zone. And whatever this is, you have new opportunity or new beginning 3 times. Stork is the birth of something, the birth of a new idea. Remember the Empress in the traditional deck. Oh yeah, she's here also. She's pregnant, right? So you may give birth to an idea. You may give birth to some type of creative connection that is connected to Venus. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, creative arts, okay? Luxury, money, tangible wealth, luxury, the experience of something, okay? So you have Empress energy here, and you have the stork. So again, new opportunity here for you. Look at that. The clover. Wow. Whatever this is very, very beautiful reading. You have a lot of good luck. There is an opportunity moving into your energy field in 2026. Feel like you are going to make a choice, but should you choose to invest? Should you choose to allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone and unlock the truth of something, saying, you know what, let me be realistic about something here. I do feel like intuitively this is something that I want to do, or or a direction that I want to go to. This new beginning is going to be, something's going to bear fruit on this. And the choice, remember that I said that the choice may be something about the reliability of something. You may choose something or someone based on the fact that is more of this stable, grounded energy. It's more practical, it's more sensible. You're noticing that it has a lot to do with you reaping the rewards of something, or you seeing the momentum, and you're saying to yourself, you know what? Let me be honest with myself. Let me just like go in this direction. You're going to go with a decision that's more reliable. That's how this is feeling. And there's going to be a new beginning in something. You may feel like a fish out of the water at first because it may be a brand new opportunity, or you're doing this in a different way that feels like it's new. But the clover here says, I mean, what a good luck. This is good luck. Very, very much so. So, I'm going to pull this down, and I'm not looking at these cards here, okay? So all I know is that this Intuit cards, they have 5 bonus cards, okay? So I don't know what's what, and neither do you, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to place these cards, and you're going to give me a number, okay? All right, so whatever this is, you're going to pick a number from 1 through 5. So this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. And this is number 5. Okay? So don't think about it. Just listen to what intuitive number pops in your head, and then I'm going to give you more messages with that. All right. Let's keep going here. So remember, is it number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5? Let's see what's coming through here. More layers. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards talking about a new beginning. And again, you may need to wait, but it's coming. You have building blocks. And you have chop wood. Chop wood. Chop wood is about investing the effort, the time, the dedication, and the practice in something. Building blocks. Remember that I said you may feel like you're losing hope in something. You may feel like, I think it's too late. I don't think this is going to happen. I'm asking for this and it's not coming in the way that I'm asking. It's not showing up the way I want it. And it may not show up in the way that you want. It may show up in a very different way. It may show, and you know what? This is so funny because I'm being like called to give you an example of this even further. And it's like a personal example about me. When I was young, when I used to play with my dolls, I always used to line them up and act like I was a teacher. Okay, I was always teaching my dolls. Okay. Now, what's interesting about that is that my mother always used to say, well, when you grow up, it looks like you're going to be a teacher. And I never thought about it. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's what I want to be. I literally have gone into different professions. But the profession, even though that's not what I wanted to do, right? Even though when I was little, I was showing the skill of me wanting to be a teacher. When I grew up, I was like, nah, I don't want to be a teacher. I want to do something else. But as time expanded, as life unfolded, I know I had a passion for it because that's what I always did when I was little. Like I always was teaching my dolls, but I wanted to do something else. But lo and behold, I allowed myself to say, because my mom would say, you have a natural knack, you have a natural skill, you have a passion, in this, and I've seen it since you were a child. You should pursue it. And I was like, okay. And I did. And I was a natural at it. I was like a natural teacher. I've always been a natural teacher, a person who has the patience to teach others, to guide, to teach, to learn, to share. And this is giving me that type of energy. This is an energy where I feel like you may have thought like something was out of the running, or you know what, I don't think I want to do that. But this is saying there's more here, and something there's more than meets the eye in something, and it may be the opposite of something. And it's interesting because as I was a child, as I grew up, I was like, no, I'm not going to be a team, I'm going to do something else. But I decided to go into what my mom had always said, you seem like you're a really good, and I was like, all right. I did, and that has been my career, to the point where I'm a university professor. So this is to say that when you may feel like you have lost hope or faith in something, there may be something here for you in something that you may have lost hope of, or it may redirect you in something that you just felt like, oh, that's just boring, that's not really what I want to do, or that's not the avenue that I want to go towards. But you may have a natural knack and ability in that specific area that you're not allowing yourself to get out of your comfort zone and explore. And in 2026, I feel that there's this energy here where you're going to be like, you know what? Let's just see, And that's the energy that I'm getting here. And that's like the blessing that I feel here. Okay, you wrote number 3. Okay, perfect. I'll take a look at number 3 in a minute. Let's just give you more layers here. It's as if this is giving me the energy like the answer is staring you in the face, but you're looking in another direction. And so that the blessing here, it's like, pay attention. It's not as difficult as it may seem. Okay? It may be right in front of your peripheral, but you may not be seeing it in that way. Happiness, look at that. Whatever this is, this blessing, you have happiness and you are highly thought of. I told you that whatever it is, whatever this blessing is, people may recognize you. You may be very busy in 2026 if you move in that direction of whatever this is. And happiness. There's a sense of abundance that's going to come through here. And the Empress is saying here, you have the ability to make something grow. You just got to create it. Nest egg, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. There may be some increase in your nest egg in 2026 in regards to good news or a blessing that's coming in your direction. There may be an increase in money or resources or tools. So that's like the good news that I'm getting here in 2026. Okay, so you said number 3. So this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4, number 5, and I'll be taking that in the other direction. And let's see what's coming through. Viral equinox, dark to light. It's time. Act now. Again, fresh start. Awakening, spring. You have, unbelievable. You have 1, 2, 3, and this one here. Oh, and this one. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. 5 cards out of 1, 2, 3, 4 different decks. And 5, if you're counting this one, of you building something in 2026. It's connected to a past situation, circumstance, event, passion, or whatever, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a connection, whether this is career, whether it's finances. It's coming across more like finances than anything else because of the nest egg. But Varial Equinox is fresh start. This is spring. Oh, this is actually, no, I want to say this is summer. Yeah, it's feeling like it's spring or summer. There could be a move here, some type of shift happening in spring or summer. Oh, it says spring here. Spring. Spring, spring, spring. Yeah, Taurus energy is in spring. Taurus energy is in spring, and so is Gemini. Wow, Taurus and Gemini. Yeah, the Empress. Yeah, Taurus is spring, and Gemini is spring towards summer. Close to summer, I would say. That may be very important here in regards to this. But everything is going to depend on the choice that you make or on the actions that you take. Wow, very, very interesting. Well, Tamika, looks good. This looks really, really nice. Very, very, listen, I wish you the best of luck in 2026 because these potential blessing in 2026 is looking good. And look, you are highly thought of. There's something even here about you being recognized. Recognition. People think very highly of you in regards to this opportunity that's coming in your direction or this choice that you make in moving in that specific energy or that specific. Something could be coming up in spring. By the way, spring is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, yeah, because I want to say Cancer. Let me see. Cancer is June 21st. That's already summer. But I'm getting Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Something may be coming through. Something may be like you may make a choice around that time is how this is coming across. All right. All right, intuitive friends, the readings are closed. The session is closed, but if you're interested in being part of the Lexa Tarot 5-minute mini readings, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and I will see you the next time I come on. Also, take a look at the January and beyond readings. They're all there in the monthly playlist. All the signs are there except Pisces. I'll be channeling the messages tomorrow. But I already did the quarterly readings of 2026, so you might want to take a look at that. Last but not least, Tamika, you have 1441. Interesting. 1441. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Now, what's interesting, 5-5, May 5th, is in spring. That's also my birthday, by the way, but you have 5-5 here. So you may see numbers 1, numbers 4, numbers 5, in validation confirmation numbers from the universe. Look what it says. Unique skills. I told you. And you know what? I want to say this is not the first time you've had a reading that keeps pointing in a direction of you switching something here, or having to make a decision on something here. Okay, intuitive friends, the list is closed. The list is closed. It says life goals. You see? So I was being guided to talk about what I was talking about. I ended up choosing, yes, teacher. And it was the best choice, even though at the beginning, when I was younger, I didn't think so. Even though I used to pretend to teach my dolls and, align them up, and I was a teacher. But sure enough, yeah. It says life goals, purpose, mastery, integrity, career growth, ambition, focus, important projects. This is a time for intense self-development. That's what this opportunity, this blessing is. Self-development. Focusing on refining your craft. Something that people think you are really good at. And that you may not be so open in doing, but it may provide a really good opportunity for you. You may feel it's like a chore. And that's how it feels. It feels like I don't want to do that because I want to do this. And like life is telling you, but if you do this instead of that, you'd be surprised. Not that you shouldn't do that, but how about trying this? Because there may be more resources here at your disposal with one choice rather than the other. You know what I mean? And that's how this is coming across. It says focus on refining your craft. You already have everything you need to succeed. I told you that. Building blocks. You already have everything that you need to succeed for something already. You just got to move yourself in that direction. So instead of like creating the wheel, it's like you already have the wheel, just refine it. See? Yep. It says you already have everything you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. Use this time to align with your purpose and level up in your career or business. It's time to prioritize growth and achievement. It's time for you to think about money, income that you can make, and not so much the income that you got to put into something so much. Look at that. I can't believe it. And this is not the first time that this type of reading has come up for you. I kid you not. I want to say this has come up in other readings, and always with Venus. Venus, I want to say Venus came up for you the last time too in another reading. Now remember, we're talking about the potential blessing, the good news that may be coming in your direction in 2026. But I feel like you're going to make up your mind in something like it's come out so many times that you can't turn your blind eye to this anymore. But Tamika, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you always for tuning in, for stopping by. I wish you the very best, because whatever this is, I'm telling you, when you have that glow up, don't forget about us little people. Okay. But yeah, this is looking really good. So this blessing or opportunity in 2026 that may be potentially unfolding for you is looking really good. It is a unique set of skills that you already have, very much connected to the past. Okay, here with this building block. And again, I'll show you this close up just in case you need some time to read it. That being said, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. And you're very welcome. I will never forget. Thank you. You're very, very welcome. All right. You're very, very welcome. Well, this looks really good. And you know what? It's so funny. Before you go, Because I want to say that you've had this. When your mom comes through, she comes always through as like a loyal companion. This may be a conversation or something that your mom may have said to you, like you're really good at or something. And it may be connected to family traditions or something. But I wanted to mention that because that just came through right now before I go. But there you go. Thank you so much, Tamika. Intuitive friends, the session is already closed. If you want to join me tomorrow. And please know that I don't do personal questions. I only do personal, only answer personal questions during super chat lives, and those are not free. Okay. So, and it'll always say it at the top of the reading. It'll always at the top of the recording when it's live, it'll tell you in the title. All right, intuitive friends. Okay, take care. Have a good one, everyone. Tamika, I wish you the very best and take care. Bye-bye. See you guys tomorrow.